It'd be a nice little ambient of in the background.
Now, for this one, you should go all out on ads. Seems like the perfect time.
All out on ads. Yes.
Yeah.
32 minutes each.
You come back, and then you have no explanation as to why what is where.
Yeah, you come back and there's been like 7 choices, and then you sit there for 9 ads, and there's been nothing of value added to the except everything's moved.
Exactly.
Nothing's been added, but everything's gone to emptier.
Everything has been moved.
And just void is sitting in S. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened?
How
did this happen?
Mm-hmm.
And then just go to that section when I upload this to YouTube, and there's just gonna be a blank black screen for that 3 minutes and just gonna say redacted.
This is classified.
All right, let's get going for sure. All right. I'm gonna have to switch back and forth a couple times between Nova Drift and this because of I'm gonna need to remember some of these names. Even though they are alphabetical, I will forget some of these. Just like how in Terraria I did forget a lot of the weapons.
It's because you don't use all the weapons.
I know,
but
but
in Nova Drift it's a little different.
Some of their icons for the Terraria tier list were hella zoomed in. Like, damn.
Fair.
Yeah. Alright. No cat cam this time. They decided not to participate.
This is so sad.
It's okay. They're putting Nikki to
No
bed, so that's
cat
fine.
cam.
Alright. Oh god. Okay, so I was before I start the tier list, I was actually thinking about this today. Like literally almost all day at work. I am going to do just ship mods right away. All ship mods. Because I want to think about all the ships at the same time. Because as soon as I start going into builds and stuff, I'm going to have bias towards the ships. I just want to think about just the ships in a vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do all the ship mods. And then I'm going to start... I might as well just do ships and then shields.
Yeah.
No, I should just do ships. And just because, like, we talked about the... we need to make, a list where it's... early game, end game, and then difficulty level. Like Sentinel has a piss early game. I think it has a mediumly good end game, but its difficulty is definitely up there because it's not Spectre Salvo. You know, it's not limitless. It's not limitless. Yeah.
Yeah, limitless.
Okay, so first one is Architect.
It has a low ceiling.
Yeah, it has a no, because. I mean, yeah. Sentinel has a low ceiling but it has a consistent ceiling. Versus the things you can do with Salvo. You could literally AFK for half an hour if you don't get bumped and come back and one-shot the screen. Just that's how it is. Same with Hullbreaker. Like you could get up in AFK. Same with Leviathan. If you have this, you have the right
just
angle,
hold left click and you'll be fine.
Hold left click. Yeah, just put auto clicker shit.
Yeah, just grind points.
All right. Okay, first one, Architect. Oh boy.
Oh boy. What a great place to begin.
The things you can do with this mod. Or this ship mod. Holy crap. It's so good at doing one thing.
Yeah, it's made for that one build.
I'm gonna go with a low A niche. Low A niche because it makes mines ungodly viable. It makes a single turret into a Godmaster or a Grandmaster turret. It makes I don't see a point with drones ever. It makes Let's Go Guardian build insane. Having a Guardian that you can instantly revive because you're allowed to carry 2 sets of it, even though you can only have 1 out at a time. The cooldown of its meta charge on the Guardian heals you for 25 health, 25 shields every 3 to 4 seconds, scaling off fire rate, but it's literally being able to heal for about 20% of your max HP every 4 seconds, as long as you're nearby, is insane. It does one thing and does one thing well. My only problem with it is it looks ridiculous.
That's your one problem?
It's a big ship. Battery is a big ship, but Battery is long. This is wide. Architect is wide. It just the way it's set up, like how its shape, I almost want to put it in B tier because of how I eat so many missiles, so much shit from enemy.
I don't know, man. Another thing I like about Architect so much is that it is better than average stats.
It is, yes. It has an extra 20, or I think it's 20 armor for no reason. Like Battery is 5 more armor, but Battery, it's got guns.
Battery, you're also slower.
Yeah.
Like Carrier, you're slower but tankier. Firefly, balanced stats. Most of them have relatively normal stats, but like Architect has more.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Assault lower than Architect because Assault does one thing well. It does damage, but the minus 10% max shields and the minus 10 flat hull to begin with is noticeable. Especially if you run like Amp, which it's made to go with Amp because of the damage boost and the thrusters and...
Yeah, that's the squishiest build in the game.
It is the squishiest build, but it is glass frickin' cannon, and that's what it excels at. It does damage.
It's great.
It's great. I wish that it had more knockback resistance.
Yeah. I'd put it...
What were you saying? Sorry?
I'd put it in A because it's so many different, like, all of the weapons. Like, Architect works well with different, mostly turrets, but different, like, oh, wait, one second. Like, Architect can work well with different, but Assault works well with, like, or just all the weapons. Split Shot, mainly Barrage, but, like, weapon builds, all kinds of them just work with it pretty well, which is why I like it.
Yeah, but okay, so yeah, it works, but how often is the Assault in your top 10?
Top 10 what?
Top 10 records.
Top 10,
Like, let's think about the end game here. Assault is amazing at doing damage. I would say Assault has some of the most balanced mid game on first ship mods. Like Carrier has a really good early game because like it just pumps out babies, but it falls off unless you make those things like little crack hounds with shielded constructs or anything that makes it. Yeah, this is gonna be a long list.
This is gonna take forever.
I know. I'm gonna put
9.
I'm gonna put I want to put Battery as a C-, but for right now I'm gonna put it as a D+ because it is so good on damage. You get 2 broadside cannons. You don't take knockback. You have more than enough hull. You're slow. You turn slower, and it's great. But it's so big, and the committing to the build it takes. I know Assault has a 15% chance or 8% chance for an empowered shot. That's really good, but if you're shooting a lot, you're not going to notice. You're only going to notice the empowered shot if you're doing salvo, because when you do an empowered shot on salvo, I believe all of them are empowered, or maybe that just set of 4 missiles are empowered. I don't know, but it's really noticeable on like single, like...
Railgun?
Like railgun. Like a railgun volley. Big damage. Big damage.
Well, the empowered attack is also good because it just...
Darts, yeah.
How much stronger does it make it?
I don't know. Hold on.
Well, whatever it is, I think it just increases the overall DPS if you have either spam or not spam.
When you fire your weapon, it has an 8% chance of being empowered, 15% improved rate of fire, projectile spread, projectile velocity, 15% resistance to mobility reducing effects. Okay. From your weapons. Not bad. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep battery in D because it takes so much to commit to that build.
Yeah.
Alright, carrier.
Oh
I
my
love
God,
carrier. I love carrier, but the babies could be stronger. Carrier does not do enough for itself to make it to the end game where you are a swarm. It takes so much to get to that swarm. And by then, you're already relying on more engineer stuff than just your children. You're relying on drones, turrets, all the other stuff, allies. But you're not focusing on just your babies. And I've yet to find a build where carrier doesn't go engineer at all. Like engineer, like as in yellow perks. I don't know. I want to put... If I put carrier in D, I might as well put battery above, because battery at least makes it up there. I'll do that for now. This is all subject to change based on what I remember. Okay. Corsair. Corsair has one of the highest records for any run in the game. Surprisingly, they're not all just Leviathans. Corsair has like an 8 million run or something like that. And I don't know how. I can assume it just sits there with apotheosis and has a absolute fuck ton of missiles, bullets, and just sits there and kills everything. Or it sits there with dual side torrent and just saps the living shit out of everything. I don't know. I don't know how it gets there. But it is, in my opinion, worse than battery. It's nice being nimble, but it's got worse guns.
Yeah. It doesn't get that, like, health buff the battery has. And that can really help out.
It does have firefly thrusters, though. It loses 25 hull. It loses 25 hull compared to battery, but it has 65 more thrusters, which is damn near double, because thrusters on battery are 75. Corsair is 140. And that is very noticeable. Especially if you're a firefly person like myself.
Like, yeah, I can agree.
Engineer. I'm going to put engineer above architect because it's like engineer and carrier. Engineer just does it better. It just really does it better. Its passive is better. It doesn't matter about having that many little babies. Engineer having one more across the board for all constructs. And I think it's allowed actually 2 extra drones, but it's just so strong.
Especially double turret.
Double turret is amazing.
It's just so good. It's
Dude,
like...
I wish I played engineer in the days of 4 turrets.
4 turrets?
4 turrets on Overseer. 4 turrets. I have a video to show you after. Remind me. Or you could just look it up on YouTube. It's called Castle of Glass or something. It's by the biggest channel. It's like Izuko or something. It's like 6 letters, and dude does only Nova Drift, and his videos are insane. Hey Latias, how's it going?
Hey Latias.
Firefly. The fact that Firefly has been, I believe, nerfed twice is something that needs to be talked about, because
that shocks me.
That's been nerfed, or it's still good.
That it's still so good.
It's still
after
so
being
good.
Nerfed.
I'm gonna be respectful here and put it in as a B+. I don't think it has architect level. I want to put it as an A-, but I'm unbelievably biased towards Firefly. It's my favorite mod at the moment right now, but I will respectfully put it in B+ for now. It might move to A- depending on what else I do with the other ships, but
I don't know.
I'm going to downplay it right now because I kind of... Nothing's in S right now. Nothing's in S right now because I just...
I would have put it in S.
You really think so?
Maybe.
I'm
But
gonna get so much shit. No matter where I put Firefly, I'm gonna get shit because I love Firefly and everyone else knows that and everyone else is sick of it. My top 5 scores are Firefly, so like,
it's fucking amazing.
it is amazing. You can pick it up and go 1.2 mil just off the cuff if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I've already in my mind I have 2 ships picked out for S and I don't. Yeah.
Oh, 2?
I have 2 in S. Yeah.
Damn.
Alright, I think the next one is the next one,
Oh.
Hullbreaker. Yeah. I'm picking it up. I'm not putting it in F, I'm just holding it.
Yeah.
Alright. Hullbreaker.
Hullbreaker. Now this one, we're gonna have a differing opinion.
We're gonna have a problem with this one. This is the only
Yes.
ship mod that has natural recovery bonuses.
That's very nice.
Tater actually says S rank on Firefly. That's interesting. I would not have said he would agree with. Hullbreaker is amazing. Hullbreaker is the original Leviathan and has always been the original Leviathan. Hullbreaker is single-handedly the way to get guaranteed, I think, 6 achievements on one run. I think it's the only one that can get 6 achievements on one run, one try. Unless you do the Tempest Break Shield Architect build with Bastion. And go for all those, and then also pick up Burning Sun at the same, or Dying Star at the same time. Now, Hullbreaker, 65% hull reduction, just flat hull reduction, hull damage reduction is disgusting, and the ability to penetrate a destroyed target on impact is one of the most satisfying things you can do in the game. Yeah. I agree with Latias. Hullbreaker has a shit early game. An incredible, probably S tier mid game. Once you get rapid reconstruction, and once you get, if you're a Phantom Strike person, once you get 1 hyper or something like that, or you start going obsessions into like, what's the one? Rampage and whatnot. Once you start going, you're going. But like Ladia says, you can't hit the entire screen at once. That is where Hullbreaker does suffer, because you crash into bullets or missiles or energy or something, or bombs, mines, before you hit the enemy, and that will kill you. I don't want to put an S because it's not God anymore. It really isn't. It's not God
anymore. What was it before?
It was God before. Before Leviathan, it was God. I remember not picking Hullbreaker because I didn't want to be a Hullbreaker player. Because I knew if I picked Hullbreaker, I could break 1,000,000 without trying. And I don't know. It took me the longest time to get into Hullbreaker because I wanted to focus on Carrier and Sentinel and stuff. Now, out of respect, Leviathan is next. Now, Leviathan is Hullbreaker done better. In a different way. I'm putting in F tier because I'm just holding it right now. It's not an F tier. Don't fucking start crying about it.
Damn.
It is going in S tier because it is the leaderboard record holder, I believe, still. I don't think the Corsair knocked it out, but Leviathan is an S tier for late game because it is infinite.
It has a high ass goddamn
its ceiling is so far up there, you'll think you're actually playing the game instead of looking at the ceiling. Its damage is so high, but it's the only one that has infinite health. And
it's the only way.
I'm giving it an S-. It is not the pinnacle, but it is an S- because it is the definition of endgame.
Then what is the pinnacle?
The pinnacle. Don't worry, we'll get to that. It is not the pinnacle.
No. Oh god.
All right.
This is doesn't sound good.
Is research seriously the next one? All right.
Oh god, research.
Research is the
interesting.
pinnacle. If anyone's
that's
okay,
funny.
I'm gonna get slapped for this, but in the comments.
I'll do the fucking slap.
So, has anyone played Victor in League of Legends? Because research is Victor in League of Legends. You have to strive.
League of Legends.
You have to strive for more. More. You must research until there is nothing left, and then you commit to the build. You become so devoted in your practice of whatever run you're doing, you lose sight of what truly is important, and that's your fucking hull. And then you die at 300k, 900k, re-rolling for your fucking mod you're looking for.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It's the ceiling.
It's the ceiling. It's the ceiling. You play the hero so long that you become the enemy. Or whatever the freaking Batman quote is.
Yeah. You fucking you
live long enough to see see yourself the villain or something like that.
Oh yeah. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
All right. I'm not gonna put Sentinel in F. Sentinel on paper. Sentinel on paper has disgusting stats. It has really, really good shield effect radius, has really good shield effect power, and combined with Omni Shield, you can become immortal. And if you also do Gemini Protocol with that, you can reduce your hull to like 1 HP and Adrenaline module, and you can walk around at like 30 to 39% increased global damage or damage with this, and it's disgusting. It's so good. Yeah, without research, you cannot get Leviathan. I agree with that. It's really hard to not get a good Leviathan run without research. Another way is going Hullbreaker and then switching over. That's a good way to go too. But you need to thin the pool a little bit.
Yeah.
Sentinel I want to put in C because I know it's good. It's just it's not anything special. It has interesting, but it's not good enough interesting.
Yeah, I can't say too much about this when I haven't played much Sentinel.
Alright, I'm going to alt-tab to the Nova Drift. Alright, it has 10% shield damage resistance, so it basically takes 10% less
Why not
shield
bring
damage.
up the thing that tells you all about the mods?
Oh, I do. I have it in the background.
Okay.
15% shield effect power, 15% shield effect radius. Its hull and thrust are 100 each. If it had like an increased thrust or an increased hull, and the point is it's not supposed to have a hull, it's supposed to be a shield tank. So if someone said, okay, its thrust is 130, that would be cool, because then it makes sense to run around with a big shield. But it's got normal stats, like standard body stats, so it has minus 10% fire rate. But the shield damage, it just doesn't. The only good stat on it is the 10% shield damage resistance. Now that can be barely noticeable.
That's great.
It's great, but barely noticeable in the scheme of things. You're trading 10% fire rate, and the shield effect power and shield effect radius can be fixed with mods out of the weaponized tree, or is it energized shields? Yeah. And it's just nothing flashy. That's the problem. I love Sentinel. It's so much fun to play. And if anyone likes Discharge, I highly recommend trying it. And after you're done playing Sentinel to your heart's content doing Discharge, do it over with Battery, and you'll wish you did it with Battery from the start. Because Battery shoots twice. And it's amazing. Alright. Next one is Spectre. Oh, fuck this mod. Where do I put you?
I thought when you said the pinnacle, I thought you were gonna say this.
I want this to be the pinnacle, but this is also a little bit of salt coming from here. I'm not putting it in B. I don't know. It's a B or an A. Knowing what you can do with it, I would say it's the pinnacle if you go salvo, phantom strike, skirmish.
I think if you fucking hide, it's the pinnacle.
It's not the pinnacle because you're not supposed to just sit there playing with yourself for fucking 10 minutes while you charge your missiles. Like, I mean, you can. It's a strategy, but it's just this is supposed to be like a run and gun game, and it just has an ability that makes no sense. But at the same time, it fills a part of the game that you wish you had. What if I could go invisible? You know? That would be cool. And it does that. But I don't know. I'm going to put it as a B. Because on average, unless Spectre is running railgun, or unless Spectre is running salvo, I don't think it's a good mod. It's got 130 thrust, which is nice, but I don't think... I don't know. I don't think it's incredible. The damage ramp is insane. Up to 250% enhanced. That's disgusting. That is a high number. But I don't think it is. It takes too long to charge.
Yeah. You just...
Unless you literally sit there and like salvo, yeah. So while you're charging your salvo, you're also... I would love to see a graph of from the moment you stop firing to the moment you release a salvo, what your actual damage is. Because while you're gathering salvo rockets, the damage on your invisibility goes up too. I guarantee you that's a damn near exponential graph where it just goes to a ceiling. And it just goes damn near vertical. Because some of those numbers on that Spectre run that Grim backseated, he's like, okay, you gotta go Spectre, you gotta go Phantom Strike, Skirmish, Salvo. All those were big numbers. Those were big singular strike missiles. Like, wow. They were very big numbers, and it's kind of crazy. They're like hullbreaker numbers on a freaking tiny ass ship.
Mm-hmm.
All right, standard body. It's
S tier.
fine. S tier. It is the pinnacle, everyone. It's where you started.
This is the pinnacle.
This is the pinnacle. This is the pinnacle.
You can't play Nova Drift without using it.
Exactly.
It's a fact.
You cannot
Every
play
run.
this game.
Cannot.
That's why Blaster is the pinnacle too.
Yeah, Blaster is the pinnacle.
I'm gonna put it in F tier because honestly, it's ground zero. You build upwards. I think even Carrier is better than that. It might be better than Carrier. I don't know. I like Carrier. So is Viper really the last one? Oh my god.
Oh shit, Viper.
Oh god. This is talk about a bastard child. It's not in C. I dropped it.
All right.
I have seen some crazy shit with this. I think it's extremely viable. But it's interesting. Also, when I said like battery was a boat, this is like a fucking cruise liner. This is a goddamn like millionaire yacht that somebody has to try to park. Like, this thing is long. Like, holy shit. Like, I face check a lot of shit with Architect, but I get hit broadsides all the time with Viper. It's a long ship. But it's fun. It's really fun though. The Venom spray makes a really cool sound.
It's fucking fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in C because I don't really understand. I don't know if it's better than Battery, but I would definitely say it's better than Corsair Corsair, at least in my opinion, with how I play it. 90% flat hull damage when striking from the front. You can face check a lot of stuff. You can hit a lot of enemies head on and not worry about damage. And I think that's it for the bodies.
Yep.
Yeah. Here we go.
And we got fucking.
Do I do shields and
Firefly
weapons
up in
next just to keep them fresh, or do I go straight into them all?
Shields next.
Shields next.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna start by saying that the standard shield, I think, is the only one of the standard like weapons, shields, and bodies
Yeah.
that it's viable.
I'm probably gonna put standard in B tier, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because of just the fact that it saves you an upgrade point, and it's such a low cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
Um. hmm. I'm gonna put Amp in A. It just has so much.
Yeah. It's half of like the normal size,
It is,
which is what.
but we took that quiz together though. We took Soren's quiz. We know how much damage it does.
Yeah, if you
It
have
does have a ceiling.
It does have a ceiling, but it doesn't mix. Like having a bunch of enemies near you and having low stats. I'm not gonna argue with A, but I don't know. It's not the best.
I would put it as an A minus because it has a really good potential, especially when fit in the right groove with like assault or maybe like shielded constructs engineer and you slap it on your turrets, or battery or corsair. Like it when you fit it excels.
Mm,
All right,
it's nice.
it is very nice. All right, Halo.
Bastion. We're just gonna skip over that.
Halo? What did I skip over?
Bastion.
No, I put Bastion in D.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that.
We're just not gonna talk about it. No,
right.
I'll talk about Bastion for a little bit. Okay, Bastion is probably some of the most fun and yet equally frustrating runs I've ever done, because when you take a hit on Bastion, it stores the energy and you get reduced hull damage for when you get shot in the ass, but it's just not strong enough because like Reflect has 120 shield and it covers your entire ship, so you don't get shot anywhere. You have a shield, you don't have any exposed hull. It gives you 120. Now Reflect, when you get hit with a projectile, returns a 900% amplified attack backwards. Now it's a very short distance, but 900%. Very, very good damage. Bastion.
Now that's Thorn's done good.
Bastion covers less than a third of your ship's circumference. Like the bubble around your ship, less than a third of that. For 5 more shield. Not 30. Not 35. 5. 125 shield base. I feel like it could be a little bit higher.
Yeah, it has to become bigger. The amount that you just left exposed is just too much. It's not worth it.
There has to be something I haven't figured out with Bastion that they literally limited at 125, and they're like, we're not making it any bigger. There has got to be some playstyle that makes Bastion unbelievably broken that they had to fix it.
Mm-hmm. And that architect build is not enough. It's just you just face it.
Oh, the Tempest shield
break,
volatile shields, and just keep popping it. It's a good build, but it's not 5 million.
Yeah, it's not broken.
Yes, it does increase with shield radius, but the only problem is if you want a big ass Bastion, you have to run Sentinel. And even that with Sentinel, it's so much better just to run a different fucking shield. Like Siphon or Halo.
It's trying to force it so much just to get nothing out of it.
Alright. I'm going to get flack for this because I'm a Firefly player, but I'm putting Halo in S tier.
Fucking S tier, let's go.
Because of one enemy, and I think you know what it is. What enemy?
The one with the...
What enemy is the reason why Halo is in S tier?
The one that has like the 6 shields. Or like the 8 shields around her, right?
What color is it?
It's yellow or
The
orange.
yellow one that spits out babies that make a death triangle laser and they
Oh, that
shoot
one.
unlimited missiles. Yes.
I thought you were
That
referring
is the
to the
6
one
shield
that made...
one. That is the 6 shield one.
Oh, yeah. And
But-
then, the turrets that
Yeah, the
just
turret
infinitely
enemies.
shoot at you, and they fucking make lines between them so you can't go past
Yeah,
it.
you can't go past them, yeah.
It
That,
wasn't annoying enough.
the elite construct, yeah. Now, you can sit there and waste your time with Halo because you lose literally like half a shield point per missile strike, and it kills it instantly because it burns it. Now, it's a quality of life. You have to play Halo for that. It's an incredible experience. Now, it also has really good range, really good shield, really good cooldown, and it burns. So if you have any build whatsoever that requires ignite damage, burn damage, or you need to proc like corrosion, purge, whatnot, or you just need a little bit more damage, Halo is very strong. Very strong.
And for Omega, you can hit like 6 things at once if you're standing in the right place.
Yeah, I
And it
think you
does
can
so much
hit.
damage.
I think you can hit 2 of his nodes if you sit between them.
2 nodes and then like the things holding them.
I think with Sentinel you can hit 2 nodes.
And then there's the upgrade that makes the shields bigger, like by 40%. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
All
It's
right.
massive.
Helix. Frickin'
Helix?
Helix. Nobody knows what that's called because it was reworked into Orbital, but Helix. Helix was really good. Helix was very strong. Helix got nerfed and reworked. Helix on Sentinel was so powerful that if you took a full hit from like one of those juggernauts with Sentinel and you survived with your shields up, the balls around your ship would be about the size of your screen. There, if you go back through the patch notes, there is a line of text that the devs wrote where they had to nerf, I think, the size of the orbs by it's either 33 or 63% because they just it was as big as the screen. And Helix Orbital, yeah, Taylor's never used this. What are you talking about? No. Helix and Orbital, they're weird because when you take damage, the orbs get bigger. The orbs do damage when they collide with an enemy for a short time, and they also have the chance to completely swallow a incoming projectile, which is nice, but it's not noticed. There's no projectile that you're like, oh shit, it's gonna kill me, and then the orb passes by and oh, it yoinked the missile. You don't notice, it just disappears, and you're like, okay, well, the 5 other missiles behind it are gonna hit me. You never notice the one projectile that it saves you from. But I think it has a low cooldown, and I think it has a 110 shield. Now, if you weren't going standard shield, this is the shield to go because it's got, I think, the same cooldown and it's got 10 more. Or it's got a half a second more cooldown.
So that's 7.5.
I think it's 7.5.
Standard shield is 6.5.
Standard shield is 6.5 for 100. Oops. Unlocks.
So it's
Scroll. Oh, it's at the top. Shit. All right, it's got 110 at 7.5. Okay.
I'll do the math on that.
I remember doing the math, and Reflect is actually, I think, it's either 4 or 6% more efficient than Standard Shield, so it's worth going.
Alright. Yeah, standard shield is more efficient than the orbital.
Yeah, alright, don't put it in C. Because it's nice, but it's like battery. It's not something that's desirable. Oh, I almost put Pulse. I almost picked up Pulse, that's funny. We were just talking about Reflect. Reflect, I'm gonna put, I don't know. It's so good. It does so much damage. It's got thick shields. And in my opinion, it's my go-to that if I don't play Halo, I go I go reflect. If I don't play Halo, I go reflect because
100%. I can agree.
it's got just value. 20 shield, especially with barrier. If you go Omni
Oh,
shield,
it's 20.
what?
It's 20.
What do you mean it's 20?
Thought it was 15.
No, barrier reduces all damage to 25. So you can take like 6 hits there. Assuming there's a little bit of regen in between. Which one's this? Shockwave. Oh no.
Oh,
Shockwave was up here. Like, Shockwave was the pinnacle. It was the pinnacle. And then they nerfed it. They made it so your shield has to break before you get the Shockwave. Before, it was every time you took damage, and then it regened, it would pulse. And that pulse would screen wipe. Especially with Sentinel or shield effect radius. It's still good, but it's just not as it was. I don't know. I might even put it as like a C+. It's just... I have not run Shockwave in about a year since it's been changed. I think I've run it twice, actually, and I was like, this doesn't feel good anymore. It just... it's not... Siphon, oh man. Siphon now. Siphon is disgusting. Siphon on carrier or Siphon on shielded constructs? Wow. That's crazy. Siphon on Sentinel too. Like with discharge. Cause you spend shield to do damage. Siphon, if you're within proximity of an enemy, it will damage the enemy and a portion of the damage returns your shield. So it's really, really nice. It's also a cool green color, like a really unique green color. But it's not it's not amazing. It's good. It's not amazing. It can be amazing though with shield effect.
I find it kind of funny that Siphon deals plus 400% damage to enemy shields.
That's
which
really
I think
cool.
Is just, yeah, I
it's
feel
just
like
for the
that's
blue.
added
It's
because-
just for the blue guys and purple.
Yeah, it adds just a little bit because it is a shield with dealing damage, so it deals extra damage to shields.
All right, I'm gonna put standard
Easy
shield in
S.
A. I want to put an S, but reflect is more efficient than it. Actually, you know, I'm gonna put it in S tier because if anyone does like a Leviathan build or anyone does a Hullbreaker build, they're not gonna actually pick a real shield. They're just gonna pick it and go and take the reroll, or take the upgrade point. So the fact that you can skip a shield upgrade and not be affected and not care means it's powerful enough to keep. Otherwise, people would take the shield. So, I don't know. Alright, now we're getting to the weird ones. I think this is temporal. We got temporal and warp left.
Oh, temporal. Temporal, I think is really fun.
I think temporal's good. It could be better. Because I focus more on trying to dodge, but when they're suddenly slowed, it throws me off my groove. It's like Maelstrom. Maelstrom's great if you're used to it. But the first time getting that upgrade point for this Maelstrom, you're not gonna know what's going on. Why did that missile just stop? Why is the vortex shifting? You get confused for a second and you can die losing focus.
Alright, I can't really argue that because it depends on how you play. I like it because I can use it well.
I get distracted really easy and it gets me killed. Not temporal, I mean Maelstrom, but they have the same effect abilities. I like the color. It's like Warp, the only purple. And the only two purple. And it's really, really cool for your thrusters. Temporal Firefly and then going shieldless Firefly is really cool. It sucks that you give up the shield, but if it's for the weapon color, if it's for the thruster color, it's really nice.
Also, because Firefly and Halo go so well together, it's so uncanny when you see Firefly without it. It should just be a base color.
I was gonna put Warp lower, but now that I know that, now due to the quiz, that emergency systems stack with it, I think there's actually a build you can do that I want to play test. I'm gonna put it. I'll put it higher than temporal because I feel it has more combative properties.
It does.
Yeah, because when you impact, it releases orbs based on the number of enemies nearby. So it's basically like blink damage. And if you do shielded constructs and you lose your shield and you blink, every single shielded construct you have makes orbs as well. Which is really cool because it floods your screen. And that's how you get one of the achievements.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the last one. Yeah. Alright, now we get on to weapons. It's been 45 minutes, even though about the first 10 minutes we were just talking, but... Oh, God.
Now, this one, I think it's going to be the most controversial.
What, blade?
No, just weapons in general.
Weapons? Oh, yeah, I totally agree. You know, I'll save F tier for, like, actual dog shit. So I'll put standard body back into the D tier. I'll save F tier for literally, like, you never want to pick this.
Fucking, what's it called? The one that gives you stuff after you die.
Oh, yeah. That. Last Stand is going in F tier. Absolutely. Absolutely.
F tier.
Blade? Blade's fun.
Blade is fun.
Blade's fun. I wouldn't say Blade's incredible. The fact you have to wait for it to come back is annoying, but with Engineer and Battery and Corsair,
it's good with the ones that increase the amount.
Yeah, you get free blades with Engineer. You shoot 3 automatically, which is kind of cool, like for free.
And Battery's fucking fun.
Battery is so much fun. Does Battery shoot 4 right away?
Yeah, 2 on each side.
That's insane. That's crazy. That's
crazy shit.
That's so good. Yeah. Battery makes it big too because the projectile size. Yeah, I would say if you do Battery, Corsair, or Engineer, it's a B. I would say if any other playthrough or any other, it's a construct. Even Architect, getting a 7-bladed saw is big. He's good with charge and calibrate. I agree. All right, I'm gonna put Blaster. I'm gonna put Blaster in S tier because of 2 things. One, like standard shield, if it's strong enough that you don't upgrade your weapon, it's worth keeping. And a lot of people I see skip and keep Blaster until they upgrade and then go hidden power. I think it's crazy strong. 2, it has one of the coolest single shot animations on any weapon. If you haven't done a single shot, or I think is it singular shot? I think it's singular shot. Yeah, singular shot, saturation, fire, blaster. Singular strike, thank you. Singular strike, saturation, fire. Battery.
Are you doing a bit?
No, I'm serious.
You're serious?
I'm serious, dude. Do battery with saturation, fire, the siege weaponry, and singular strike. They look cool. It's like shooting little pigeons. I mean, it looks awesome. Not shooting at them. It looks like you're shooting like winged birds. It looks really cool. Yeah. Shooting little pigeons. That sounded bad. Oh my god. Dart. Dart's endgame is so fucking strong.
It's so nice.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's designed for endgame.
It's just it's so good, man. It's so good. Now, Flak. Flak was the pinnacle. Flak was the original pinnacle before Dart and before all the other cool OP-ass weapons. Flak was amazing. They nerfed Flak. They nerfed the base damage per particle, and I think they even naturally nerfed the original particle count from, I don't know what it was, to like 12. But flak used to be able to, you pick flak and you don't need a single offensive upgrade. And after you picking flak, you can just run through the game and do whatever you want. I used to have a record on the board that was like 400 something thousand, and I think I only picked magnitude. Maybe even payload, and that's it. Nothing else. And it got me through level 100, and even more than that. And it was crazy.
What was the bill?
Honestly, want to say it was engineer or carrier. Like, I wasn't even doing allies or interceptors. It literally just was like, I didn't need the weapon. The weapon was just nice to have. Or maybe it was Sentinel. I don't remember. It was either engineer or Sentinel, because that's what I ran before I started doing firefly builds. All right, grenade. Wow. Grenade is good. Very good. But it is also the only weapon that makes me want to stop playing the game.
Why?
Because it gives me a goddamn migraine. It gives me such a bad headache after doing a 45 minute run. My head just hurts. Explosion, 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 splinter, explosion, loaded mines, rancor. Your interceptors shooting them. Volleys, like, they're everywhere, which is amazing. They're really strong. They do a lot of damage, and they just flood the field. But it's the only weapon that makes me literally want to do a one and done for the day. It's like Leon. Oh no, I'm not gonna say that loud. It's a good weapon. I don't know. I don't know if it's A tier though. It's strong. I think it's stronger than flak because you can put it in mines. Heart, pulse. I'm gonna get shit for this. I'm putting pulse in A tier. It does 220 close range. 220.
220. How close do you have to be?
Like a hull breaker away. But you're already flying by them. If you're that close, you might as well get closer.
Well, you're gonna bump into them.
I mean, Phantom Strike, hull breaker is incredible. Assuming the enemy isn't like massively long and you do your empowered pulse just awkwardly outside of hit range.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I took corsair and pulse to a top 10 spot, which I actually knocked off the board yesterday. I took it to 900,000 or something, which is not impressive, but it was a glass cannon amp pulse build, and I was like one-shotting most things. It was really good. That combined with saturation fire. Or no, sorry, not saturation fire. Siege weaponry, where you just go like faster and faster and faster and faster, and it's like the build up before a base drop. It's fun. All right, railgun. Oh god, railgun. Railgun's got like that end game. Actually, I'm gonna put blade in C tier because
end game.
Yeah, I would say twin strike, double tap, engineers, interceptors, volley, fusillade. It is insane. You flood the screen. What's it called? What's the mod that wraps around the screen? Warp strike? Huh. It's disgusting. Very good.
I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of it. It's just, I don't know. Doesn't do enough damage.
Then you need more bullets. You need more. You need more projectiles.
You fucking do. You need more bullets.
You need more real guns.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not doing it for you, shoot more.
I guess so.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know, cause like that's kind of niche now that I think about it. Cause you have to go yellow and red to really maximize potential.
For railgun?
Yeah. All right.
What yellow?
Then we got split shot.
Ooh, split shot
is like
it's
the weapon everyone tries. It's a sword and shield of Monster Hunter. It's where you just start the game. You're like, okay, it's a better blaster, you know? And it does splash blast damage. The fact that it does AoE splash damage makes it disgustingly good for like rupture builds. It really, really does. It does feel too weak. It feels incredibly weak. But when you have it on battery, when you have it on Corsair, when you have it on the assault mod, or when you have it just endgame, and just have it where you're literally shooting a third of the screen, it's like fuck you in one direction. Like you just
it has
you point and
it
everything that in that direction just gets pelted.
It has a weak early game, a pretty good mid game, and a great late game.
It's very expensive though.
Yeah.
You
need to stack. It's kind of like Dart, but it doesn't ramp up as much as Dart does.
You just get pelted. Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Thermal Lance. Oh god, I have way too many things in B. Maybe
Thermal Lance.
Thermal Lance I like. Thermal Lance is good. It's the only weapon you have that gives vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take it. It's so good. It burns. It stacks with a ton of charge mods. It's very strong. And it also has one of the fastest times on Omega, which is a very good way to judge how strong a weapon is in the mid to early game. Or sorry, early to mid game.
What are the stats on Thermal Lance?
What are the stats?
Yeah.
Thermal Lance. Thermal Lance has modifiers to blast radius, rate of fire effect. Thermal Lance is charged, minus 30% thrust and minus 50% rotation speed while charging. Thermal Lance damage scales with its charge level. Every spark that comes off it does 6. You have one spark that starts with. Its rate of fire is 7.5 a second. Thermal Lance and its sparks ignite for 120 burning damage a second, and I believe that stacks. That's why it does so much. And it keeps ramping up because they take vulnerability per half-second increments.
It's kind of like, it's similar to Salvo, how it's, in my opinion, it's similar to Salvo, how it's good without any upgrades.
Yeah.
But it's a bit different because it doesn't ramp up as much because you can't get multiple projectiles or many of those other ones that affect like split shot and flak and railgun and those other weapon mods.
Yeah. I'm gonna put split shot in C tier because it takes a lot to get going. And it's not for you can't run split shot on every ship mod and get away with it. Torrent, I'm sorry. I gotta put Torrent in D tier. It is very, very close range. Yes, it's got an amazing Spitfire kill. Yes, it's really good at Omega. It's not that good at Red unless you wait for it to increase the orbs and get behind. Torrent in Alpha, as you've seen in the video, I'll post the video after, is disgusting. But, of course, it looks like endgame Torrent at level 1. It is very expensive. And it is very good on like Battery or Corsair or Assault. And I honestly haven't seen it on any other ship do well. Maybe Firefly and you do some sort of like self-damage ramp with siege weaponry. Maybe? I don't know. At that point, I might as well just go Vortex. I don't know. Or like any other thing that fills a screen, like Blaster, Split Shot, or... I mean, it's good, but it's not... Can you reliably take Torrent over 1 million? I'm not good enough to. And I'm speaking not for Enemies 2.0. I'm speaking like right now. And that's without doing like Architect Mine Torrent. I don't know.
Torrent, I can't see doing endgame. Just isn't there at all. The range is designed for it just being so short, and everything does so much damage that you just can't get close to it.
Yeah. Vortex. Vortex actually, I think, has either the #1 score on my board or the second highest score, with Firefly, Self-Damage, Solar Heart, Dying Star build, where I ran Obsession, and Rancor, and Singular Shot, and it went insane. Vortex is really, really hard to get going. Once you're past the first red or first Scion you fight, it gets easier. But getting to that point is difficult. Same with like Torrent. But Vortex, it's very difficult to get to that point with Vortex. And I think that, honestly, I've been thinking about this the whole time I've been recording this. And I believe the ships, shields, and weapons are what I'm going to talk about the most, because it really sets the run. And I know I've been talking for an hour about this, but these really set the ground, the framework of what you're trying to do. And that's why it's so important. And I think that's why I'm glad I'm getting it done, because I don't want to go down an entire row and then come across Battery and talk for Battery about half an hour. I'd rather just get the ship shit out of the way, and then I'll add a bookmark saying the rest of the mods. But I do believe Vortex, especially now that I've learned with the Soren quiz that Charge Shot goes infinite, even though it's slow. Yes, you can't sustain it with a ramping self-damage, but it gives a very, very reliably high ceiling on damage and size. And I think Vortex was also one of my fastest runs, where I got to like 1.2 million or 1.1 million, wave 200, whatever you call it, in like 35 minutes. Most of my runs are like 38, because it just cleared the entire screen. Everything got sucked in and just died. It's also really good with Halo because of burn. It's just it's good after late early game. So like start and mid game, once you're past Scion and getting ready for like some of the Juggernauts or something, it is very strong. Now it takes about 4 good charged Vortex to kill a Juggernaut, but that's not a big deal. Amp Vortex is very strong too, but it's a problem because you have a very small shield and you're already taking hull damage. And that's an issue. Now, I put Salvo down in F tier for a while because, one, I'm not a fan of Salvo because it is... How do I say this? It's like... I don't know. It's like a poor man's build to a good score. You pick Salvo.
Damn.
And you don't know anything about the game. But if you wait long enough, you kill everything. You don't need to know anything but to dodge. But if you do dodge, everything dies. It is mindless. That is a good way to say it. It is mindless. It is repetitive. A single formula answer to everything. And that's why I hate it. Because it's just not... I hate the replayability of it. It's the same shit, different day. SSDD. It's so... It's fun. I love doing... Like, I had so much fun doing the Spectre crash test, empowered rockets. That was fun. It was a good run. I felt dirty for abusing the run like that. And it's on my high score list. And it's going to be there for a while. But I don't necessarily agree. I like the idea of the rockets and the charge rate. It makes sense because if you could just shoot rockets that auto track, that would be broken. Why have split shot then? But it is, I don't know. If they were like dumbfire missiles, you know what I mean by dumbfire? If they weren't tracking, if they literally shot, like if you had a helicopter that shot missiles underneath its wings, like in a straight line on either side of your ship. Like imagine like on right here, they just shot straight ahead in like waves. That would be balanced, and they could still like ramp up like you did before, and you just shoot salvo after salvo, like the first forward fire and then fire and then fire and then fire until, like, let's say you have a stack of 100, you'd shoot 25 waves, or maybe it would shoot 8 at a time, but you'd shoot like 20 something waves of the missiles in a straight line. You could just turn your ship with like stability. That would be cool, but how is that different from any other weapon like blaster? I don't know, but I mean, it's cool because it adds a little bit of RNG randomness, and it makes it look cool on your screen when they fly around and take out enemies. I don't know. It's a really powerful weapon. I'm not going to deny that. It's a really powerful weapon. It loses some of the fun for me, and that's what I think. I don't know. All right. Salvo is S because it is limitless. I can't put it anywhere else other than S. Maybe A because it's mindless, but it is infinite, so I can't really talk shit about it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Should I do everything by its tree, or start with the wild mods? Or supers?
I thought we could start with supers.
Just start with the supers?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, let's do the supers. We'll do supers, then wild, and then we'll go down by normal, regular, boring mods that are still broken, more broken than some of the wild mods. Alright, antimatter rounds. Good? Good unless you're shooting like 20 railguns and you lose 80% of your hull.
Yeah. You can lose so much.
Not my playstyle. Very strong if you have really, really good essence sap or survivability. If you have anything with regen, it's good. Antimatter is very good for constructs, I agree. Anything that shoots where you don't have to worry about how they shoot is amazing. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in C tier. I'm gonna put it in C tier because of the fact that it's a risk going for it because you die a lot. Mortar plus antimatter. I have not tried that combo. I'll leave it in B tier for now. It'll be like a B minus. All right. We got Apex Machinery. If everyone likes their weapons on crack or their constructs on crack, this is the one to go. Now,
This is definitely the one.
Apex, I'm not too much of a fan because I go a different route. I prefer burnout reactors and I prefer vital bond. I like that combo a lot better than just Apex because burnout reactors, vital bond means that they can survive the burnout, and the burnout gives them the bonuses, and the lower they go, the longer they have the bonuses because of vital bond. And it gets to the point where with vital bond you can keep your constructs up forever if you have a good build. Now Apex, it gives them really, really good stats, but you can't really combine them with burnout because it's just they are insane for about 5 seconds and then they die. Or in this case, if you're a carrier, they die as soon as they spawn. But very, very good stats. A lot of high record builds use Apex because Vital Bond is just not worth it. I agree. but it's so much fun to run Vital Bond, especially on like Architect. Apex is so good. I agree. It's good. It's just not my preferred construct mod. All right. I have to put Apotheosis in S tier because it is the only game. It's the only thing, other than I guess for a second, Warp Strike or maybe the Invisible of Spectre, that takes you out of the game. Because
Crazy.
At the low cost of 20% max shields and 20% max hull. At the low cost of that, you can become a god.
Yeah, you can. It's
interesting.
It's a trade. You're
it's a
basically
lifestyle. It's a goddamn
it is a
lifestyle. All right, I'm gonna take a drink of water, real quick, guys.
It forces you to play a certain way, or at least like when you pick it, you're committing. You got to commit to it because that is such a big drawback, but such a big bonus.
It is a very, very big bonus. All right. How do you pronounce this flower? Is it Ataraxia?
I think it's Ataraxia.
I don't know how to correctly... There's an L in there somewhere or something. But this is... I actually did pronounce it right. Or at least that's what it sounds like phonetically. I know you don't take Apotheosis every run, but the principle of what the effect does is incredible. Actually, you know what? That might be a good point. Ataraxia is infinite. Of course, if you live long enough to see it.
Mm-hmm.
S tier is something you take every run. Well, fuck. How do I take Firefly every run? Wait.
Well, then we're putting Barrage in S tier.
I don't know. I wouldn't put Barrage in S tier. It's not every game I would go. Latias has a point, though, for S tier. Maybe I'm being too... I should grade harsher.
But then, like... Well, there are certain mods that you're always going to take. Like hull strength and shield strength. And that kind of shit. But there's also the ones that are more specific. And if we can't have any of them in S tier, because you're not always going to run it, then it's not really the same tier.
Yeah, maybe an A+ tier. That would be interesting. I could make an A+ tier. If there was an A+ tier, then I'll probably drop... I don't know, man. I would probably drop Vortex down to an A+ tier then. I don't know. I'll put Apotheosis in B. I know I said it's S because of the effect. I'm going to put it in B because you don't do it. It's a certain playstyle and you can't get away with everything. Barrage, I honestly think it's just a better antimatter. It does a certain thing and it does it very well. It just depends on what weapon you like using, I guess.
I guess so. I can't not have bias because I love Barrage so
that
much.
Your Barrage to you is Firefly to me. It's like
it's Firefly.
It's Barrage. It's Barrage. You have to run Barrage.
It's Barrage. I run Barrage every time because I love split shot. You can use it with flak. You can use it with railgun. You can even use it with fucking grenades.
With dart, it sounds okay. Okay.
You dart.
We need to do a social experiment here. Okay, I want everyone to go when you have the chance. You don't have to go right now. To whenever the next time you're at a grocery store or a gas station, I want you to buy something bigger than the fun-sized Skittles, okay? Or maybe like a small bag of Skittles, a Skittle bag that's under $2. and I want you to open the bag enough so that you can like pour them out. Now I want you to tip the bag into a metal sink and listen to the sound it makes when the Skittles hit the sink. Now that is the sound of barrage darts. I swear to God, that's how they recorded it, because it sounds the exact same. Now I don't know why I picked Skittles.
Social experiment.
It's a social experiment. It's a social experiment. I'm telling you, dude. It's like the sound of, I don't know. It literally sounds like someone's dropping hard candy in an empty metal area, like a sink or something. I don't know. It's just it's got this unique ping sound. It's the sound of me tapping in Osu. Lucky does this confirmed. Actually, nah, I wouldn't waste the Skittles. Man, I haven't had Skittles in so long.
Yeah, me neither.
Dude, that sounds really fucking good, man. There's so many flavors now, it's just out of control.
Damn, it's crazy. The original is just nicer.
What is this one called? Is this like Celestial Surge? What is that dash one? What is it called?
I think it...
Celestial Surge! Holy shit, I actually got it. I'll pour the Skittles into my empty mouth. You got metal fillings in there and make it ping ping?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You got some crowns in there.
Damn. He goes hard down his Skittles. That's why he's got them.
Yeah.
I don't like Celestial Surge. It's very unimpressive. I agree. It might be the first F tier. It's... Let's go, Leon! Thank you so much for the 100 bits, man.
Yo, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Financial recovery is here. That'll pay for the Skittles! Oh my God. For another 100 bits, I'll record myself pouring Skittles into a sink. I'm gonna put an F tier because
Leon, you know what to do.
I've never gone out of my way. I've tried it. I've tried it. I'm just not impressed, and whenever I do it by accident. Oh my fucking God.
Paloma.
All right, this is turning to just like a shameless plug at this point. It's not even a video anymore. Larios, thank you so much for the Prime, for the Skittles. All right. I'm just not impressed with Celestial Surge, man. I'm not. If it happens, it happens by accident. Voice ban, no. Not in this video, sorry. I'll redeem it another time. I forgot to uncheck that so people can't redeem that. Leon banned. Thank you for the hydrate. I will. Is that loaded mines? No, it's charged mines.
Yeah, charged mines.
Charged mines. They're good. They're really good. They're just not... They're just not something you pick every time. I guess. If you're going mines, they're good. But you're not every run gonna pick up mines. They are run defining, I agree, but like I can't just fill the A with just construct supermons. I don't know. They're really good, but
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back.
do it.
No.
Lucky's basement. No, dude. People have seen my pulse mines. I love mines, dude. I love them. It's just, it's not something. I'm trying to think of the whole, like, if out of all, what is that? 12. Yeah, 13 ship mods, like 14. I can't do math right now. Fuck it. It's just, you're not going to take mines every run. They are run defining, but they're just not. Alright, displacement. Yeah, pulse mortar charged. Yeah, that's disgusting. I think I could live without displacement. I think I could live without it. I mean, it's nice that it takes a flat second off your blink, but as someone who doesn't blink very often in the game, I don't like using blink because it's just one more, it's one more thing I have to worry about. One more, ooh, that'll make a second run. That's interesting. What kind of goal is that for a face reveal? That's how many followers. I've been saying for like 2 months, once I get to 2,222 followers, I'll do a big surprise. And nobody's cared about the surprises. So, oh well. Time for shameless plugs. I agree. I mean, okay, speaking of shameless plugs, I had a comment I put in our Discord in our server suggestions that I said, if I can get 75 emotes of the one emote I suggested on the comment, I will do a face reveal within 30 days. And I think we're at 13. And that's really disappointed. Yeah, 75 hyperlols. If I can get 75 hyperlols on that one comment. Nice. That's kind of funny. That's so funny. What is the timing on that?
Displacement.
Displacement I can live without. It's nice. It's such a quality of life change having a flat second removed, but I will not run displacement every single time.
I've got to say, if I have the ability to run displacement, I'm going to run displacement.
I mean, I'll probably put displacement over apotheosis. That's for damn sure. I'll put it at the higher B. Alright, what's next? Is that Dying Star?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh. Get up there!
Alright, now this.
Get up there! Go big or go home, dude!
Bias begins.
This is not bias. This is the pinnacle. This is the dream.
Yeah, this is cold hard facts.
This is cold hard. This is you live long enough to see yourself die. That is such a dumb
complete S tier.
S tier. Every single run, if you have the regen to do it, this is every run but Twin Strike runs.
It is crazy synergy with
Purification.
What's it? Purge?
I think it's Purification. It's the AoE one, right?
Yeah, Purification.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
So good.
Because it sets everything on fire, and it's not weapon damage, and you're probably just going to use hidden power anyway.
And I was so scared for the longest time. Why would I want to, on purpose, take 11 damage a second? Why? And then I realized, wait, we can get 76% reduced self-damage. This is actually nothing. That's no damage at all. And then you just look at the numbers on your screen of everything around you just melting before your eyes, and you're like, it's getting kind of warm in here, you know? Anyone else feel that? Oh wait, everything's dead.
Yeah. A little bit warm for everyone else.
A little, like, pull on your collar a little bit. A little toasty.
Yeah. Is it hot in here?
Is it hot in here, or is it just me? Oh, damn. Alright, I'm not going to say hidden power is every run, but for the runs it is. I don't like it that much when there's enemy mines on the screen. I agree, that is probably the fastest way to die is a minefield. I like how
hidden power is also a ceiling. It
is a ceiling. It is a ceiling. But combined with Ataraxia or like Leviathan, you can have it is one of the biggest power spikes.
40%.
If you run hidden power, it is like I said, a lifestyle, and it is the biggest power gap you can get in I believe in a single mod. It is the make or breaker run of this. Absolutely.
I think it's the most increase.
I I gotta start putting some of these freaking things in like C tier, D tier. I mean, I know.
Yeah, you last stand in Celestial Surge in F and everything else in B or above.
I might put Celestial Surge in low D. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. It's just.
I might put. I don't know. More and more I think about it, I think because Apotheosis was the first mod or second mod I put in, I think I'm just being biased and gentle towards it. I need to be harsher. Let's get out of the way with the Last Stand. Last Stand.
From S to C tier.
Yeah, Last Stand. I have a huge problem with because I always pick like Obsession and mods that reduce my hull or reduce my shields. And then I pick up Last Stand because it's one of the few options other than Void at the end of the game. And every time I die and I get reborn, I instantly die because I'm already past 0 hull with my previous reductions. Why have a mod that doesn't revive you if you've already taken the penalty? I don't understand it.
It should give like 5 seconds of invulnerability.
No, because then you die in 5 seconds. I think it should have it where it's percentage scaling. So if it leaves you with 20 hull and you still have minus 20%, it shouldn't take 20% of your original 100 hull and leave you at 0. It should drop you to frickin' 16 hull. I don't think it should base off your original hull to begin with. It just doesn't make sense because then you can't take any negatives at all. You can't take Obsession. I don't know.
It bases off the original stats?
Yeah, because I popped so many times instantaneously because I had negative hull.
Negative hull?
Yeah, negative hull. I literally spawn, like there's no health marker, I just pop a second time. It's like a secondary firework. It's so dumb. Like Laudia says, he banishes every time he sees it. I agree. I wish I could do that. I never take research that far though. Is Leaf on the Wind next? Alright, Leaf on the Wind has... It's so good. It on paper, 60% increase in global damage. If you don't get hit. It is so good. So good. But you get hit though. You get hit.
Yeah, it's like reverse adrenaline module.
Oh. Actually, adrenaline module can be Gemini Protocol where you just can't... I don't think... Excuse me, I keep yawning. I think Leaf on the Wind doesn't go off self-damage. I agree. Leaf on the Wind Apotheosis is really good. I think Leaf on the Wind also makes you smaller, which makes it insane. Insane.
Yeah.
It's invaluable, but it is not something you take every time.
I don't know. I feel like Leaf on the Wind is also provides a pretty high ceiling. Because if you can go hitless, which is very difficult though, you can get a lot.
I think combined, Apotheosis and Leaf on the Wind, I think combined they're A rank. If you do that playstyle, I would say it's A. Because there's a way, if you just sit on the enemy module, like if there's a Juggernaut that appears and you sit on the center of it before it starts firing its rockets and miniguns at you, you don't get hit because you're on top of something. And you can start ramping up some serious damage, especially with Firefly, where you just keep ramping up ridiculous amounts of burn from your thrusters. Alright, Mastery. If you take it, you take it. If you take it, you take it.
Yeah, that's an S tier.
If you take it, you take it. Like, if there is no... you can't say no to it. It's...
It's so nice.
And what's absolutely terribly sad is that the best weapon it's good on, do you know what it is?
No, it's split shot.
Take a guess. Any of the weapons.
I'm gonna look at the stats and take a guess.
Yeah, read mastery and then take a guess.
Was it torrent?
It's grenades.
No, it's grenades.
It's grenades.
Why?
Because blast damage, fire rate, projectile size, everything scales with grenades. All the perks scales with grenades.
True.
I think it might actually scale, but actually now that I think about it, maybe Vortex is the answer. Hold on, let me read that real quick. It's been a while since I've thought about this. Actually, yeah, sorry, it's not grenades. I was wrong. It's actually Vortex because of rate of fire. It's got a higher ceiling on Vortex. Oops.
It also works with split shot because it
The
does
splash
deal
AoE.
less.
Yeah, but the blast is like a percentage though. Not like in like an innate. I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, that is the correct answer. All right, mortar. God damn mortar. Hey Phantom, how's it going? Oh wait, did I pass? Oh, I passed. No, Sanctuary's an S, right? Yeah, I didn't pass Sanctuary yet. God, I'm not saying mortar is D. It's just if you do, there's so many things you have to get to mortar. It's so late, but mortar architect is insane. It's so good, but that's like one play style. It's so good. I'll be just lurking for now. I don't know.
Why is it so good?
It's just because it gives it the amplification of your mine effect is especially
Amplification.
like the mine damaging. Excuse me, man. I keep like hiccuping or something.
It decreases mine damage by 20%.
Yes, but you get 30% from architect, so you actually still are net positive. And it's mines fired forwards. It's just, I don't know. It's good. It's definitely a play style. Now I've never run it before. It is the only mod this entire game I've not picked. And I'm really sad about that, but I've never picked mortar. I've done a couple mortar runs, but I've died, unfortunately, before I got to there. And I just was like, oh, I'll just do a firefly run. Now.
Yeah, just do them.
Yeah, I'll just do a firefly run instead. I don't want to do mortar anymore. I got bored trying to get to it. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can get it pretty quickly. But it's just, I don't know. I've seen some videos on it, and it's got a really like the word of this video is ceiling, and it does have a good ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Raincore? I would say. I don't
That's
know.
Raincore, yeah.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's better than Barrage though. I'm not saying it for your bias, but I'm saying it. Not every weapon has to be charged. Some weapons are better not being charged.
Definitely. Barrage and Raincore are basically the opposite.
Yeah, like you're not gonna want to Raincore. Wait, Raincore means the charge doesn't apply to your mines, right?
You mean... Hey.
No, it's good. Raincore is actually really strong because it gives you plating and max health and stuff. Like it's really good, but it's not make or break the run. But it is amazing if you go that route for mines. And we're running low on mods here. Alright, Sanctuary. Oh god.
Oh
I
no.
have a personal bias. I want to say Sanctuary is damn near S tier. If I run shields,
Well,
I'm doing a shield run, I'm running Sanctuary.
it it doesn't have cooldown until it breaks. It's my main problem with it.
I don't care. It doesn't regen though?
It does regen, yes. But I don't think the regen is good enough.
I think regenerative shields and Sanctuary are really, really good. It's just free synergy with Tempest Break. I agree.
True, but they both have a big drawback.
Downsides, yeah. They do have big drawbacks. But if I had to pick two between Tempest Break and Sanctuary, I'll pick Sanctuary hands down because it's just you get thick.
Mm. It does make up for its downside a bit. It also gives crash knockback resistance. I don't know why it does that.
Because your shields are so tanky. I also think you get minus 30% thrusters, which is kind of unfortunate. But if you're taking improved thrusters anyways for the build, so I think you need like is it streamline for this? No, it's not streamline. But usually I'm taking thrusters anyways for the builds I do. Flash shielding. But you never want Sanctuary to go down though.
Mm-hmm.
And Tempest Break is a
that's
free
another
combo.
big drawback for Tempest Break, which I know we're not talking about, but
Tempest Break's next.
yeah.
I definitely think I would sooner take Tempest Break over Raincore. If you go Tempest Break, you're going a certain style.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's B rank though. It's good. What you do is good.
Shield.
It's niche, but it's not every run you take Tempest Break.
I don't know. Yeah, flash shielding just kills it by so much. It's 40% decrease.
Alright, I'm really biased about this. But Vital Bond, I agree, is not ideal. It gives 60% of your healing to your constructs. And that's it. That's all it does. 60% of your regen to your constructs. Now,
Are you biased against it?
What?
You're biased against it?
I'm biased for it. It's very
Why
good.
wouldn't you?
Vital Bond is good if you combine it with several things. Burnout reactors, so they don't kill the constructs by melting. If you also have turret specialists, and if you go Guardian, it heals the turrets if they do take damage. But then you have reduced Guardians, or longer Guardian cooldowns. It's a very particular build, but Vital Bond keeps burnout reactor constructs from dying. But it doesn't give you anything else. You give up your shield for this. You give up your shield just so your constructs have 60% more healing, and most of the time half your constructs, other than your damn ally, die instantly from something off screen just crashing into it, or your drones dying, or don't even get me started on carrier swarms because they don't live more than 5 fucking seconds. But it's good. I like it. Vital Bond is fun. Vital Bond is very fun. If you haven't tried a burnout reactor Vital Bond engineer build, you're missing out, and you should go with turrets, Guardian, so the meta pack, and then have the turrets spaced out so you have one Guardian on each turret. They'll keep them. You basically just have to AFK and dodge. because the Guardians heal the turret faster than the turret can kill itself. And those turrets are, I swear to God, fucking cracked with burnout. Because they get just low enough, but they don't die, and their fire rate's insane. It's not Apex. It's not Apex, but it's still good. Now, Warp Strike.
I think Vital Bond is really good if you do already have
the setup.
Yeah, if you do already have the setup, it can really... There's no point in not going for it. The healing's just so nice for things like defensive drones, and turrets even.
Warp Strike, I don't know. I don't do Warp Strike that much. It's a weird tree to build into it, but the effect of having your shit screen wrap is amazing. However,
I feel the
massive downside of taking 10% damage by accidentally sticking a toe on the other side of the screen.
Isn't it permanent too?
No, you don't lose it permanently. You just, if you're at 100% shields and hull, you just come out the other side with 90% of both. And then you regen.
Okay.
But
it said remove.
It just sucks. It's so good. Yes, it's good, but like, it's not. The downside for me, I love screen wrapping when I fly, because it just gives me another exit strategy. Being stuck and locked as if the corners of the screen are bumpers makes you so claustrophobic. It's probably going to be different in Enemies 2.0 when you get that mod that pulls the screen out. I'm sure it'll be very different.
What?
There's a mod that makes it so your field of view is larger. I mean, spoilers, sorry.
Hey, I went on deafened for a moment.
Oh shit, when did I skip saturation fire? Oops. How long is that? Oh, whoops! Is that the one I missed?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody caught that. Oh my god. Come on, guys, wake up.
It's hidden.
It's hidden. It was okay, to be fair, like, I'm not, no excuses, but like, it definitely was. It definitely was not near another yellow. I'm an idiot. I don't know. Saturation.
I didn't see it. It was the way it was colored. Looked kind of like another mods.
Yeah, it's just siege weaponry, duh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good. It's a meme. I mean, you don't need it. You really don't need it. It's not necessary. You already have siege weaponry. You already have calibrate. Do you really need to take 15% increased damage for no reason? No reason other than to take more damage?
I don't know. You got the self-damage reduction.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, I think that's the last of the wild mods. And we're almost 2 hours in. Incredible.
Alright, let's bring Void.
Void? I was actually just staring at that too. Alright. Let's go wild mods now.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to leave the specialists, all the ally specialist stuff for last. So let's start with Bravado.
I don't know. I kind of want to start with the...
You want to do the ally specialist?
Yeah, all 4 specialists.
All 4 specials right now?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put...
Ally specialist.
I would say ally and turret would be A. Because it's just, if that's what you do, it's really good. Or at least turret. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep
at least turret.
I'm gonna keep turret above ally because I think the turrets are actually better. But unless you're going engineer, I'm gonna put drone in like C or D. Actually, drone maybe D. Mine specialist. S tier. No.
You just do not like drones, do you?
I don't think drones do anything. Why would you prioritize drones? If you only got drones for construct, what do they do?
Defense drones.
Defense drones with reflect? Like you're spending so many resources for like something that has no health pool.
I wouldn't say none.
I don't know.
It helps with blocking small projectiles, I guess. Or big ones as well.
I'll probably put ally in B.
Fucking mine in S. Why is it an S?
Imagine getting defensive drones when you could just pick up one swarm construct. Yeah, right?
Damn.
They can body for you.
Use fucking swarm constructs.
Yep. That's going in S tier, by the way. No. I would say mine's in S, because if you're doing a mine build, you're not going constructs. You're going mines. For the most part. Now, of course, you can pick up mines in any build, but if you're going mines, or if you're going architect mines, mine specialist, you just need the mine damage. Plus, it gives you two.
A fucking meme.
What, mines?
Yeah, they're so good.
They're so good because they're just... You literally turn around and then just shit damage. You literally just shit damage. And
Yes.
It's so good, though.
It's true.
It really is. Alright, actually, you know what? Following that rule, I don't think... Latias, what he said about S tier is only what you pick every run, is sticking with me. I don't know. I still think it's S tier, though. Okay, Bravado, I'm putting in S tier. I agree with Latias. Adding bonus XP and bonus body gear for the cost of just getting your ass kicked a little bit harder, absolutely. I mean, if you're already running all challenges on, you'll barely notice the difference. But that body gear,
my ass gets
nice.
My ass gets kicked a lot with Bravado. It's crazy.
You get so much score though, and so many levels with that. So nice.
There's certain like encounters with Bravado that just makes everything just far harder. Certain ones are barely affected, but others are.
I feel like
crazy.
minefields and the red hives that spit out those TIE fighters that spit fireballs, those are living hell.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue one that looks like Firefly that has a thermal lance, I hate those.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put this in
I hate
S.
the ones that shoot like the upgraded versions are the ones that shoot the beams.
Oh yeah.
Beam ones don't do enough damage.
But the ones that shoot like the
ones,
barrage version,
yeah, it's so much.
You melt, and they hit you repeatedly too.
Yeah,
I swear there's a slow on those.
Constant.
Blue shield boys are bad too. I agree. All right, I'm putting chaotic ambition in A because once you're going for chaotic ambition to start getting recursives, you pop off, and it really helps thin the pool by flooding it, if that makes sense. I mean, yeah, it could be a high B, I guess. It's not something I take every run. I'll put it in high B for now. Death Blossom. I could see that as a B. I don't take it every run. It's good. It's very good. It's powerful. It's a one and done. It's better with darts, railgun, flak, or if you want to just make a total meme out of yourself, pulse. Because it's funny. It's really funny when you have like
it is because it's so
useless. You have like 16 pulse go off around you when you lose your shield. It's kind of fun. All right. I don't think I need to explain Discord. S tier.
Don't.
Actually, it's not better than bravado. I think it's good. It's infinite. You pick it up and you get rewarded. And it kills things. It kills things, especially when your build is weak. It's constant damage. It's guaranteed damage. Chip damage. It's a way to get past red. Or if one of the juggernauts, it helps. It just kills a lot of small shit that you don't really care about.
I think it's mainly for people who use a lot of wild mods. Like, specifically, go for it if you can have it. Which is a lot of people. And I like them. I like wild mods a lot, but I don't pick them as much as I would. Which doesn't make Discord as good for my kind of playstyle.
Alright, Defiance I'm going to put in A. Because it would be an S if I have Obsession. Because I would pick it in an instant. Because you get that one flat plating and the self-damage weapon recoil. Blah, blah, blah. But the fact you get half a plating picking one and it's rare, it's not. Maybe I should put it in B then. Like a high B. Yeah, I'll put a high B. Double tap.
Ooh, double tap.
I like it better than Twin Strike because you don't lose the recovery. I don't know. I don't take it every run though. I'll put it in low A for now. Energized shields. I could care fucking less about that mod. One Evo, one evolutionary niche is weaker than bravado, but more.
You can get so many,
more. I know.
And the drawback isn't even noticeable.
It's not noticeable until you have an entire abyss staring at you.
And even then, the bonuses of having like 100% extra like body stats is crazy.
Galvanic Outburst is really good for shield builds. If you take a hit in a shield and you do crackback damage, you'll know when you get a shield hit. Especially when you have, what's it called? This one. Reflexive shields. Delicious damage. And you don't even have to attack. It does it for you. It's really, really nice. Especially if you do Sentinel builds. Nobody does Sentinel builds. Alright, Grandeur.
What do you Sentinel?
I'm actually skipping Hyper and Heavy Caliber to do Grandeur. I'm sorry, I can't wait any longer. I've been staring at this all day.
God damn it.
If it didn't make your thrusters go to 0, it will be the top pick. It's also probably going to be the first and only ultra rare ever. It deserves its place up here.
It makes you fucking massive.
It does make you massive, but it gives you more levels for free. Almost free. You lose 8% thrusters.
Lose 8% thrusters, you lose rotation speed, you're bigger, you're dumb, and it's fucking Grandeur.
You have to commit to being thick. Sanctuary is thick.
You can't use Small Fly.
Small Fly is allergic to Grandeur. I agree. But there is actually, if you look at one of my records, I think the second place Small Fly actually has like 5 Grandeurs, and I don't understand how I did that. I wasn't paying attention.
What did you do?
I'll show my records later. But
no.
Heavy Caliber. I mean, I don't know. I'm sooner to pick Chaotic and Ambition and Galvan. It's
It's
good. It's nice. It's incredible on assault. It's good on battery. I just don't like weapon recoil because I always lose myself. It's like you take 1 or 2 and then you're like, fuck, what did I do? Why did I do?
It's like Rampage, but it's
worse.
Not as obvious.
It's worse because you go backwards. Rampage, okay, my thrusters are on. Woohoo! I just don't have brakes.
Yeah, Rampage means you can't fucking stop ever.
But Rampage gives you maximum shields and hull. Hyper is a. You should always take one.
Fucking
Hyper is love. Hyper is life.
Hyper is hyper metabolism hull breaker. You get one and it's worth. You get two and you're
sweating. Get three and you're already seeing your death screen.
It's over. It's like you just took last stand and you've already died.
Yeah. Taking a single hyper means you can't take last stand if you were gonna ever take it in the first place.
Mm-hmm. And
Maelstrom. It's a soup build. If you want to make, it's not needed. Yeah, it's cool. It's nice. It's a free temporal. I mean, it's meh. I could play this game without this. I wouldn't notice it. I wouldn't even notice it gone if someone took it out. Yeah. It would take me a while to notice Maelstrom gone.
I hate Maelstrom.
Same with energized shields. It'll take me a while to notice if they're gone.
Energized shields reduce the construct, right?
Energized shields reduce your construct assembly rate. Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of the few wild mods. Actually, I think it's like the only one that directly increases your survivability rate, and it's recursive, so you can stack it a couple times.
Yes, but like, you have to plan for it though. And I mean, I would rather for energized shields, I would just rather take rampages, because I get more out of rampage than I get out of energized shields.
Well, I just hate rampage.
Yeah. I saw rampage with grandeur.
I feel like the lost or the gained shields in the hull are lost by the fact that you're probably gonna ram into something.
Yeah. I mean, firefly's already
hit something.
All right, I'm probably gonna put masochism in S tier, because Dying Star is S tier.
Yeah, masochism is. It's the way to get self-damage resistance.
All right. I'm going to get some flack for this, but I'm going to put Outrage module in S tier, because of the fact that if you have a weapon, still, if you decide to go the unlucky route of deciding to keep a weapon in this game, it's nice. It's nice. Now, if you decide to not pick a weapon and go hidden power, it gets even better, because Outrage module with hidden power turns into an evolutionary niche, which is really good, because you can it's just another way to get an evolutionary.
Is that the only reason why you like it?
That's the only reason why I like it, because it's one more evolutionary niche.
Bullshit.
That's bullshit. And also because I never see it. Yeah.
Hidden power is in every run.
I know you don't. I know. But it turns into... It's one of those things where you're like, well, it's good on mortar.
Yeah. It's good on this one very specific build.
That's very expensive.
S tier.
All right. Phantom Strike. I gotta put it.
You skipped
I'm gonna give it an A, not A plus, not A minus. I'm gonna give it an A, because it is very strong. Salvo strong. Any ability with skirmish, Leviathan, Blink Dragon, Hull Breaker, Assault, Battery is hilarious. Viper,
Railgun, Shotgun.
Yeah.
Fucking all the ones.
Flak grenades. It's just good. Damn. It's just good business. Good space business. All
Good business. All right, you skipped
I skipped
obsession.
obsession. I didn't realize that it was off in the corner. All right, so let's just move on.
We all
So
know
got
where
this
it's going.
blast radius. I think this is like a sleeper OP. It's awkward if you have constructs, but it's one of those things where if you're running Orbs of Discord, 15% blast radius is no, I'm putting obsession just for fun up there. I'm gonna say if you commit to obsession, it's amazing. It's an
better
A+.
than void. Oh my god.
It's better than what?
You put it above void. I can't believe it.
What do you mean put it above what? What do you mean?
You put it above void and
I put it above void for like a second as a joke. No, it's an A rank. Don't worry.
It's too good.
It is the run ender or the run maker, and eventually it will be the run ender. So it's a guarantee. It's a guarantee.
Yeah. It will be your end.
Yes. It's like the Victor comment. You're committing to the build. It's like research. You commit if you commit hard enough, you'll be there until you die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you're fucked.
Yeah. All right, this blast radius one. I'm gonna put it in B rank because it's like a sleeper OP. It's a one-time use. It's got blast radius, which is nice. If you do anything with rupture, anything with vortex, grenades, split shot, you know, it's
I don't know.
It's really strong, dude. 15%
I wouldn't say
AoE.
I wouldn't say that's the reason why I like it.
You like the
I like
flipped
it because
gravity?
of the flipped gravity. Yeah. You can make a funny build where you use vortex and then you push everything away from.
But why would you push everything away? I use it for the sole purpose of my Discord orbs because it bumps them in awkward ways that interrupts their flight path. That's the reason why I use this, because it does bigger hits with the orbs. Like that's just it's a one-time pickup that I'm like, oh cool, AoE, and then I just don't think about it again. It's not like a holy fuck, you know. That's why it's a low B.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put propulsive munitions in C. For one, it's been nerfed before. 2, it's a meme. 3, I've done a lot of fucking stupid ass builds. A lot of stupid ass builds with this. Now, I would definitely miss propulsive if it was removed. I would really miss it. But at the same time, my scores would definitely be better. On average. I'm just saying. If you take this away, I will do better because I don't do stupid stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fun. You gotta try it. Especially with Corsair. Corsair, it's fun because all you do is get a little bit of weapon recoil, and you get 15% bonus damage for free. Like, you just get damage for free. Because you already shoot from the sides. Flipping in 180 is still shooting from the sides. Alright. Quantum decoherence. I hate this mod because I always see it at like level 5. I never see it at level 45 when I need 5 levels, and I'm not going to get 5 levels. I never see it at level 45. I see it sometimes at like level 29, maybe at 29 once or twice. I never fucking see it in my late game. I can reroll all of them, all of my rerolls, spend them all, never see it. And it's just so... I never get it when I want it, but it is a good mod. It is a very good mod. Nothing says 5 levels at the cost of never getting rerolls. Sadly, though, research is allergic to it, which is a problem, but it's a balance thing.
I think that there's a nice ceiling.
It does. It
You
does. If it pops
get it
at
up
the right
there.
time, it's nice.
Yeah.
Just
You
bad.
sacrifice your rerolls, but you're never really gonna get many other upgrades anyway. If you use it right.
Damn, I've almost finished my water bottle. Rampage. For what it's worth, 1 or 2 are good. But any more, and it's just, oh god, it's a shit show. It's a goddamn shit show. It really is. It's so strong, though. Rampage is one of the single few things that keeps Obsession at bay. Because it barely holds back Obsession's negatives. Revelation. Oh my god. If you see this, you take it. No, I might even...
You take it. S tier.
I'm taking that above Bravado. You take it.
There's
it.
No point in not.
5-letter word I'm thinking of. Can you think of the 5-letter word?
Can I have a hint?
It starts with a V.
Starts with a V. Verdict. No.
Value. It's fucking value. Dude.
God damn it.
God damn it. Come on. It's okay. I'll give it to you. It is late. It is really late.
Then move Mind Specialist down.
Move Mind Specialist from A? Why? Or S? Why? If you
Move
run
it
mines, you take
below-
Mind Specialist. Verdict
put it
is a
lower
5
in
letters.
F.
I didn't have the heart to tell him. Stop.
I know Verdict isn't 5 letters. Alright, you just I want Revelation to beat it. Because it's... Would you really go Mind Specialist if you could? It was like first hand. It doesn't have to be A, just not better than Revelation.
See, I want someone to get a screenshot of Revelation, Bravado, Evolutionary Niche, Discord, Grandeur, and Obsession in the same mod pool. And if someone can give me that screenshot, that'll be, oh man, I would print that out
I'd
and
have
put.
to use cheats.
Like, what do you? No, I mean, not really. You could just banish everything but wild mods.
Let me just pull out my 50 rerolls so I can banish all the wild mods.
Or not banish the wild mods. You banish all the regular mods.
Mm-hmm. Then you gotta banish the wild mods too.
Scorching Wake, honestly, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's good. It's why not pick one up? If there is absolutely nothing left in the pool for you to pick, I don't see a problem with taking Scorching Wake. I don't see that as a lost level. But then again, this is coming from the guy that plays Firefly. So Scorching Wake is literally more Firefly. So alright, Slipstream. It's good. It's good. Slipstream's amazing. 2 of them are amazing. A Revelation Obsession Slipstream is amazing. Oh man. Jeez, if you ever want to have like your screen be a slip and slide, jeez, run a couple of lows. That would actually be a really, sorry, I keep yawning. That would be a really fun run where you can only use mods that have mobility reducing, and then it would be it'll be like a drunk run.
I guess drunk playthrough.
Drunk playthrough.
Oh yes.
I like
Now
Solar
that-
Heart. I like Solar Heart. I'm afraid of it, like Dying Star, but one or two with only like evolutionaries after that or something, and a lot of masochisms are fine.
Don't you mean 5 with 23 other wild mods?
I don't know what you do in your spare time to torture yourself on this game, but I will not be running 5 of those. No.
Fucking, I had the ability to, and I decided, you know what?
I want to see my ship blow up in 3 seconds after this menu. He does play suicide builds. Yeah, he does do barrage. Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't like antimatter. He already has no health.
I hate antimatter.
Alright, I'm gonna put Swarm above Heavy Caliber because it's a meme. It's a meme. Literally, C is just turning into the meme builds. I mean, Tempest Break's not exact. I mean, I guess these could be memes. I guess it's C and below.
Apotheosis meme build. Blade meme build. Battery meme build. Corsair meme build. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess C is just the meme builds here.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
Not good enough.
But it isn't D tier.
I might move Death Blossom down into the meme. I need to... Oh god, this is becoming so... Oof.
It's so depressing.
I'm gonna put Transmogrification right next to Quantum Decoherence because they do the same thing. They give you what you're looking for at the cost of your rerolls.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not something I'd pick every run. It's good. It's very good. But I like Quantum Decoherence. I always see it when I want something else in the pool. Or I see it hella early. Like, I'm not going to waste the 6 rerolls I started the game with for an early Scorching Wake. Like, Twin Shot. Fucking hate. Dude, Twin Shot is so good, but it's downsides. You literally have to go constructs because it just sucks having this. Like, the recovery rate is piss. But like I said, it's part of the meme build. I don't know. I'll put it below. I'll put it up here. I'll put it in B rank because if you're going railguns, it's a necessary evil. All right. Small fly.
Small fly.
Alright, well, we just did all the ones. Thank you so much to everyone for the 2 hours. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh my god, how is this going to be longer? This is going to be longer than the Terraria thing, and we had like 500 plus items to talk about. How the hell is this happening? Ugh.
We're gonna stop debating as much when it gets to the...
Yeah, we're gonna just say, nope, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Yeah,
yeah, we just section them off into F tier and move on to the next one. I think we should start with weapon mods.
There's too few. There's too many things in S tier. Honestly. But no, okay, as a joke, if I got rid of Winnow and Outrage, I think they earn their keep. I think these wild mods deserve to be an S tier. If you see it, you take it. Masochism can be argued for an A rank if you're not doing self-damage. But Discord, Grandeur, Outrage, or just like Evolutionary and Revelation and Bravado, you take them. Because they change your run. Now, I'll move Outrage down.
Yeah, they change it for the better. It's great.
Yeah. I'll move it down. I should honestly put Outrage down in the meme category because I always see these together, but like...
Damn, from S to C.
Yeah. I mean, this Winnow is really good at... I don't know. I'll put Winnow next to the other board clears.
If you ban the right stuff,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not meant for banning because it's just out of nowhere. But it is good for those rerolls and size decrease.
Yeah, Winnow, Transmogrification, Quantum Decoherence, they all do the same thing. They help you find what you're looking for if used appropriately. Yeah, it makes me feel better that there's less shit in this now. I don't know, I feel like I've been very gentle with this. There are no F. Alright.
It's because not many things have 0 uses.
Alright, here we go. Knuckle down. Normal mods. Absorption, +3 plating. A tier. I mean, it could be S tier, but plating reduces damage taken to hull. I don't see a downside. What does adaptive armor? I know it gives you regen and shit. Take damage.
Wait, if we're going off,
slight diminution.
if we're going off of like you're gonna pick it in every run, then it's S tier.
S tier.
There isn't a run I could think of where absorption isn't going to be one of my first picks.
I'm gonna put. I don't know. No, I have to put core in there because it gives you core shielding. Oh, we can't do that though. We can't base it off what's in the tree.
Yeah.
We can't base off what's in the tree.
Because I think that in the tree it's great, but without the tree it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Alright, adrenaline module. Up to 50% global damage if you are wounded on shields and hull. Up to basically like if you're at like 1%. It's really good if you have Gemini Protocol. It's really good if you have Omni Shields. It's really good if you have Dying Star or Vortex. Anytime where you take damage continuously, it's constantly proccing. But it's not something I take every single run because you have to do 2 things. You have to take Rapid Reconstruction, which means you have no shield, which I don't know if that automatically gives you half of adrenaline bonus. That would actually be a good question if it gives you half of adrenaline with no shield. Or you just don't get the bonus for that. The other is regenerative shields, which means if your shields go down, if you take hull damage with your shields up, you have no hull regen because regenerative shields pisses all over your regen. Now your shields are nice, regenning, but once your shield's down, then you regen normally. But your hull, if you take hull damage with regen shields, it just feels like you have 3 twin strikes already. I mean, I wouldn't take it every run. I mean, I would probably... I could see skipping it. I mean, if I'm going for rapid, I take rapid. I don't go out of my way to get it. But then again, I'm not supposed to think about the tree. That's so hard. Because it's the last thing in a tree. But by itself, I wouldn't take it. I don't know.
Well, I think in this situation, you can think about the tree. Because it is the final mod. So it's not... With the first one, if you're considering it to be the gateway to better ones, then I think that shouldn't be counted. But you have to go with something. There's no way you can just pick it like outside of the others.
Alright, I'm putting Evolution, or whatever it's called, the drone upgrade, Gatekeeper. Putting in B because you're not going to use it every run, and it's a must though. If you're going constructs, it's a must. But it's not S tier because you don't run it. It's not A tier because you don't run it every time. But if you do run it, you run it. Like if you are going concerts, Aegis is so good. Oh my god, I fucking love this. I love it because it makes you look like a turtle. 15% reduced hull damage, 15% reduced shield damage when not moving. It's allergic to rampage, which is an issue. It's allergic to strafe. You can blink with it though. That's kind of cool. You can blink and just hip check anything you want. I would build it. I don't know, almost every run. Honestly, almost every run I would build it because it's value if you're sitting still. If you're about to take a hit and you need to take less damage, you stop moving. Stability. God damn, stability is so good. Or no, this is agility. Agility is so good. Still, there are some runs I don't take it because I just don't get it. I'll put an A. I'll put it actually I'm more likely to take. Where are you? Yeah. Ally. God damn it. I like Ally. I like Ally a lot. Drones. Oh no, that's assault drones. I don't know. I don't know, man. I love and hate drones, man. You get more assault drones than defensive drones. How does that make sense? How do you have more drones being offensive? Hey, Jaden, how's it going? I just don't understand this. How do you have more assault than defense? But then again, defensive, like, I guess maybe, okay, well, they circle you. You don't take damage because they take the hit. Yeah, cool. And assault drones, they can go out of their way to die. Yeah, I guess you just kamikaze them. But you get more, though. You get more. I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard with these construct mods, man. Barrier. It's absorption for shield. It's so nice. It's so nice, man. Is that blast damage or blast AoE for the first one?
It's blast area effect.
Maybe we're gonna speed up picking because I'm just getting tired. Oh man.
Me too.
Yeah.
Should we continue this later?
No, we can get it done. We'll just crack it out. All right. I'm gonna
Look at all that.
I'm gonna put blink in A because even though my personal bias is I don't use blink often, it is irreplaceable. The tired duo makes it tier list. Blitz plus 20% damage to an enemy when you deal a first hit with max hull. So if they're unhit and you just deal 20% more. Plus it has a very generous plus 5% weapon damage underneath it. I would say that's pretty good on A rank. It's just it's nice. It's damage. It's value. Is this burst fire or rapid fire? No, this is burst fire. Right? That's rapid fire. This is burst fire.
That's burst.
I'm not a fan of burst. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna run burst fire every time. I will run rapid fire every time. I will gladly increase my fire rate. I don't like waves of burst unless I'm doing darts or railguns or constructs. Same with I think my whole snipe tree is going to be in here, other than incendiary. Calibrate, I usually skip, because actually I'm more likely to pick that than thrones. Oh, burn! There, there's if you're doing anything with burn damage, you have to take it. Oh god, fuck this. Celestial Lance.
Incandescence, I'd say S tier.
Yeah. Celestial Lance.
So damn good.
Are you Hullbreaker? No. Are you Leviathan?
No.
No? Okay, you don't pick it.
But if you are, you already have the damage, don't you?
Yeah, if you already have
Hullbreakers.
it. Are you going for Surge? Don't pick it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna put it in D. I mean, Celestial's nice with Firefly, but like, why do you need to take more self-damage? You already have the trail. I don't know. Channeling. Okay, so it's like this, but I think channeling actually, hold on. Channeling gives regen. Yeah, channeling's way better than, like, way better. This one gives regen. Charge shot. I think I'd sooner pick charge shot than go a blast weapon, unless actually, I mean, vortex. I don't know. Concentrated blast, but 35% increased blast damage. That's good. Like, that's really good, but like, you have to do blast. If you're doing a blast tree, then like go blast. Yeah, but I'm not gonna pick it every run. It's so expensive. Getting to here is so expensive. And it's more of a meme. Homing stuff is like a meme.
It is a meme. There isn't really a point to it.
I feel like for experienced players, Raptor's now responding with, I agree. Yeah, I'll finish this up quickly. I'm sorry, guys. Conversion, I think if you're an experienced Nova Drift player, conversion is so good. But if you don't,
it is very nice.
If you don't know what you're doing, you can get in trouble.
If it's if you go overboard and it seeps into your shields.
Accidental, yeah, I agree. Usually I wait until I have hull strength and juggernaut before I take conversion, and then I just pick up the shield durability later, so I don't accidentally tinker. You're literally into last stand territory already. Yep. Alright, which one is this? I gotta look at the burn tree. Okay, this is corrosion. Your damage applied stacks, igniting them. Yeah. And it spreads. This one's the better. This is the better one. This is the better one. I might just not order these and just put them in the tier. I'm gonna put it in B. I think I'm gonna put Purge in like C or D. Corrosion is ARS. I mean, yeah, it ignites them, but like you already have to be doing burn damage. Like you have, I know, like you have to not. I keep thinking about the tree though. I won't go out of my way to get corrosion.
Yeah, you don't just go corrosion by itself.
I don't think like I go into this tree for terminate because it kills at 12%. It kills at 12%. I don't think, man, I really should burn them for like 50 a tick, you know? I don't think about 50 damage. I think a 12% max health. Like that's what I think of like committing to something. Counter artillery. This is crack for frickin'. This is the last tier of the. This thing is insane. If you run this, you're good. You're good. You're good. Like it's not S tier because of course it takes some committing to and you have to go constructs. But if you're running construct, high A. Is this counterpulse? I think so. Yeah, because that's Deadly Wake. This is Counterpulse.
Yeah, it's counterpulse.
I have only done Counterpulse a couple times. Not a fan. I don't think the AoE is big enough. I honestly don't think the AoE damage crackback is big enough. It's very small. So unless something is on your ass, and it only does 100. Counterpulse does 100 damage. One tick of Scorching Wake does more than that. It just... I mean, yes, okay. What if you take a hit and it hits all your drones? Yes, it's a cool volatile shields moment. But... I don't know. Alright. Well... I wouldn't say A, but I'll definitely put this in the B tier. Deadly Wake. I mean... Okay, you burn. You burn behind you. It's boring. This one is this Echo Strike? No, Decoy Signal. This is insane. I love this one. It makes all enemies, doesn't matter if they are a boss or not, they target your Guardian. And it increases your Guardian's max HP. It is so strong.
That one's great.
Defensive,
Decoy Signal, it's so good.
defensive drones.
Defensive drones.
Right?
I like those.
They are good. They are better than assault drones. You get more. And they block.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put defensive drones in A. Discharge! Alright, we'll just take a moment to... No, it's not better than Void, but... No, I'm kidding. I like Discharge. It's a meme. It's not every run. It's really not every run. But if you do run... It's a play. It's a status of life. Like, it's a lifestyle. Wait, oh my god, I can't even think of the words I'm trying to say. It's a lifestyle. Alright.
Yeah. You fucking live with it.
Yeah.
Drones.
I'll put drones in C. It's not every run I pick up drones. If I'm doing a construct build and I don't see drones, I don't really think about it. But if I'm doing construct and I don't see ally, or I don't see turret, or I don't see mines, I panic. Alright, this is Echo Strike. This, very powerful. If you do Guardian, this is very powerful. Echo Strike increases the AoE for the Guardian's attack, and it makes it so it doesn't fizzle, so it doesn't have, like, it just doesn't taper off, I guess, or... Efficiency is S tier. It's so value.
Very.
Alright, elegant construction, necessary evil. I'll put an A tier. If you're doing, I don't know. It's one of those you kind of have to moments. Emergency systems. I love emergency systems. I'll take emergency systems sooner than Blink.
I wouldn't.
Essence Sap. It's a meme build. Can be a meme build. It's a very strong meme build. You don't take it every time, but when you take Essence Sap, it's a make or break the run moment.
Yeah.
When you
that is part of the build. You're relying on it.
You have committed. It's like Hidden Power. You just committed. Evasion.
Cannot go without committing.
Evasion is meh. Evasion with Interceptors is meh. Evasion with Guardian is incredible. Hey Liz, how's it going? Oh no, not Major Tom. How's it going? Ally, I'll put it right next. Actually, you know, ally, you have to take that. You like have to. I'll put the drones together. I'll put the drone stuff together. So then it makes sense. I'm prepping for New Year's. Hell yeah. Okay, firing array. I hate this. I'm sorry. I hate it. If you shoot more than one projectile, I find it to be useless. Maybe 3. If you shoot more than 3 projectiles, I find it to be useless because it just tapers off and you just lose damage. I mean, you lose the bonus damage. I don't know.
On the stats, it says that it loses size more than it gains, but I think it just gains damage. Yeah, it says plus 15% total projectile damage and blast radius for the central projectile in your volley. It's just the one.
I just won't notice if they took it out. If they took it out, I wouldn't notice it's gone.
Mm-hmm. No, this firing array thing's old.
Alright, what is this? Flash shielding?
F tier.
I wouldn't say it's F tier. You need it for Tempest. It's not something...
But,
I'm going to say D. I don't pick it up. If I pick it up, I'm going Tempest. But it's a recipe item. It's not something I go for. I would never go for this.
I have no reason to use that. Just like I would, like extra hull.
Alright, we got Fleet. Fleet I'll put in B, and I'll put Flotilla in A. Alright, focus shields. Focus shields are actually really, really good. Really good. Now, I wouldn't take it every time, but I don't see a downside to it. Maybe 5% longer cooldown or whatever it is. What is it? Hold on. Oh no, minus 20% shield effect radius, but you get effect power 25% and 5 max shields. Yeah, it lowers shield effect radius, but it adds strength. So it's like amp.
Yeah.
I guess is a way to put it. Yeah, if you don't care for the effect radius, but you care for the damage, it's definitely the way to go. Alright, focus fire. Focus fire is an A. If I'm doing anything with more than one projectile, I'm picking it up.
Definitely. And you have to use more than one projectile because you need to get, what's it called? Split shot.
Yeah.
Right. Whatever the fuck the other thing is.
Force armor, I'm definitely taking. It just, there's no downgrade
Easy.
here. You just look thick, and it's a nice little change. What's this called? Like Lion's Den or something?
What?
It's called like some like Armada term.
Formation battalion.
Battalion. I don't know. It's called, yeah, battalion. I thought it was like some like lion strategy. I don't know. I could care less. It looks really cool. It feels good using it, but like it's another thing that like you could just go without. Actually, I'll probably put it in C tier, honestly. I just don't think the assault ones are very good. I'll give battalion a B tier because the fire rate's better than kamikazes. Now this is incredible. That is amazing. Where they become Bastion. Formation Rampart. Yep.
It is nice.
It is very nice. If you go focus fire, you're gonna fan it out again. Gemini Protocol.
Oh, how behind am I on the stream?
Where are you at?
You just picked up Gemini Protocol.
Oh, I'm still doing Gemini. I just put it down in C.
Okay. Because you were talking about Fusillade, and then you picked it up. Alright, I think I'm back.
Alright, I'm going to be a little biased here. I'm going to say Guardian is B. I'm probably going to still say Interceptor is A, but Guardian is still B. It's not that far behind. It's good. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put these with the rest.
It is. It's very good. It's nice because it's there's the two sides, and the defense just seems to be the better option.
Was this homing? I mean, I could go an entire game without the homing tree and not notice.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is that targeting?
Targeting, yeah.
It works for some weapons. Well, like
Yeah.
railgun or like ranged
I
flak.
wouldn't put it in B or A though. I don't know.
I'd say low B, but that's my playstyle.
I'm gonna keep it in B because I like this one. I know I skipped the blast radius one, but it's just gonna go right next to it because I'm keeping all the ones that are same in the tree for that. Because these ones are guarantee and you shoot, and they're really strong home. They're not strong. They're 70% reduced damage, but they're like guaranteed homing ones. All right, hull strength. S tier.
Yep, easy. Always taking it. No reason not to.
Yeah, no reason. Thrusters, I don't see any downside in thrusters.
S tier, taking it.
S tier is getting pretty thick, man.
That's because those are just the ones you take when you see them.
There are very few games where I don't take these. I mean, this one shouldn't be in here, but what it does is unmatched with constructs. All right, interceptor. Like I said, I'm gonna put interceptor in A.
There is too many mods for this tier list.
Yeah, it's okay. Incendiary strike. That's part of the snipe. I'll take incendiary strike. Incendiary strike is probably the whole reason why I take that tree. I don't go for calibrate. I don't go for snipe. I don't go.
I'm a big fan of snipe. It can be used very well. It's like when I have ranged flak and I focus a lot on velocity. It's either good damage close or good damage far.
I'm gonna get some shit for this, but I'm gonna put Juggernaut in A because there's there are a few times where I don't want to take Juggernaut because of the lack of thrusters. Global damage increases as you do. I can't see a reason not to take this. It's like thrusters. It's bread and butter. Loaded mines.
There is no reason not to take it, but I just don't use it as much.
Payload, S tier. First weapon mod in S tier. No, that's magnitude, right? Yeah, that's magnitude.
Yeah.
Shit. Oops.
Magnitude.
The fucking exact
also
same.
yeah.
Well, we all know where it's going, right next to your big brother, but payload's better. Let's just be honest. All right. Meta charge.
Pretty nice.
If you take Guardian, you're taking meta charge. There are wild choices going on here. Yeah. mines. You're doing mines. I think mines are just straight up A tier, man. Honestly. Like, they're just so good. Minefield is chaos. Alright. I feel like this one, nanotech, I feel like it's a really overlooked mod. It heals for 2.5 max HP a second. That's so strong. Especially with burnout reactors. Greater invasion. B. Okay, Omni Shield. Do we do shield stuff in B or C? Because it's not. Shields are not meta.
For Omni Shield specifically?
I would probably put low B, because like if you're doing shields, there's a high chance even if you are doing a shield build that you don't do shields.
Oh wait, is that Elegant Construct in B?
Yeah, because you don't always pick constructs. You don't need elegant constructs for mines.
I guess.
And it's just one of those stepping stones.
I don't know. It's in my opinion, it's an S tier for all
Constructs.
all except for mines.
Overclock.
Overclock.
Yep.
You're gonna pick it if you're going with turret.
Yeah. Interceptor. Oh yeah. Actually, overpower. Overseer. Overseer has potential to be an S tier. But I probably will put it as a high A, because there are very few circumstances where I still don't go Overseer.
Mm-hmm.
Point defense. Okay. Alright. This is nuts. And I'll put the tactical link one next to it. These are insane. These are insane.
So nice.
Again,
Always take
the
it.
regen and 8% hull or damage reduction when next to a turret or ally. You just wow. Power reserves. It's more of a meme. I mean, yes, you get weapon recoil, blah blah blah. Power reserves. If they took power reserves out of the game, I would probably use heavy caliber less, but I already use it like non-existently. Like it's just.
Yeah, it's just mostly designed for heavy caliber because it's so effective on it.
Or propulsive munitions.
Or thermal lance.
Like. Alright, Purge. Purge is a C. Because corrosion. I never get Purge. Because I have to do crash damage. I'm just not. I would always just take corrosion. Now, purification. That's. Wow, get the fuck up there.
Purification. So good.
So good, dude. Oh my god. 30% weapon damage is nothing for how much you heal off that.
Yeah. So nice.
Shield effect radius up is a discharge thing because you don't need shield effect radius unless you're doing siphon or discharge. Even with amp, there's no point because if you get your radius up, I think you lose like 40. It's like what? 40%, 25% of your max shields. No, you lose 10. 10% max shields and 10% slower. That's not worth it. I don't know. It's just not.
I think it's a meme, so it fits in C.
Rapid fire. Okay, or rate of fire up. Yep, it's just you take it if you take it.
Yeah.
Rapid reconstruction. It's been buffed. It's been so good. It was bad before, but it's so good now. Rapid reconstruction.
What was it before?
It gave you. I think it gave you like 30, maybe 25, and now it gives like 35 or 40. Flat armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's an A tier.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's an A tier. It's like a high A tier. Rebuke. I personally like channeling better. Channeling gives you regen. Rebuke gives you longer armor stacks, which is nice. Yes, 10% longer armor stacks.
It gives you a lot of armor stacks.
But if you have no shields, you lose the stacks because it weaponizes them. And I honestly don't notice the damage of Rebuke. I don't notice it. I mean, yes, it's amazing, but if I had to pick, channeling is far stronger.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Reflexive shields. If you take shields, you take this. It's not as good as barrier, but it's nice. I think it gives you... Actually, you know what? It's got no downside. I could see this going equally with barrier and S tier. Because it... 5% max shields.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, regeneration. Let's fucking go. Oop, no, not flag. Up there.
Easy.
Easy.
S tier.
Also, when you see, like, weapon, like, all these normal mods, they're in no particular order. They're all just constructs, armor, weapons. They're not in any particular order here. I mean, maybe for, like, channeling being, like, higher than blink, but I don't know. Alright, regenerative shields.
Shields is...
You have to commit to the shield.
Yeah. Just no. Regression.
It's a commitment though.
It is a big commitment. That size decrease is really nice.
It is. If it can clean out, like if you're late in the game and you still have mines or shield effect radius or shield cooldown or shield durability and you don't want any of that, and you pick regression, it bans all of them, the whole trees, and for every level 1 base in there you lose 4% friction, which is whatever, and 4% size. So it's...
Which is amazing.
Yeah, with a cap of what, 24% size reduction. It's got a really good ceiling, but like you just have to be lucky.
You gotta get extremely lucky.
Yeah,
I've never been able to pull it off. All 6.
All right, drone. It's just something you take. It's just something you can skip it, but it's just something you take. Now this one, this where's the meme one? Where's the mortar memes? All right, let's throw you in there. It's good, but it's a meme. I could play an entire game without noticing retribution. Rockets.
Like outrage module.
It is literally exactly outrage module.
Rocket drones.
Rocket drones. I don't know if they're. I don't know if the. I haven't done math for them in a while if it's worth it or not, but I'll just put them in A. Rupture is an S.
I could see that, yeah.
AoE splash damage and kills all the small ones. Self-destruction, I don't really notice. It deals damage based off its max hull, and unless your ally dies or your turret dies, these don't do anything. Self-destruction is negligible. It's more of a meme, really, but shield cooldown. If you run shields, you take it. B. Shield durability, that's an A. I don't think I have a shield one in here. Just slap that right there. Shielded constructs. I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to say that it's not really good. Actually, wait. I just thought about how it can
amp
work
turrets,
really well.
it's fine. Shielded blades are. It's a meme. It's. I don't know.
It is a meme,
builds.
yes. But like, it can work well with things like amp and shockwave and those shields that work well with multiples. Like warp even.
Yeah, but even then, like, I'm gonna put it in D next to the one because between these two, I hate both of them. And they both decide to run. Like, are you going rapid? Are you going vital bond? Are you going burnout? Like, they decide the runs, and I hate them both. Because neither of them end up mattering because it just
yeah, just not useful.
Shield effect radius, siege weaponry can I wouldn't say S, but it can fix a lot of problems. Actually, I'll probably put these over fire rate, especially if you can handle the self damage. Skirmish, good. I would say B. It's good. Put it above S and sap. You have to do crash damage or weapon crash in that combo. I would take it. You have to take it to get terminate. Right,
I don't know. I feel like that's more of a. Like Viper is the only one I can think of where you use crash and your main weapon in the same build.
Phantom Strike.
Phantom Strike? Phantom Strike.
I feel like Splinter should be almost S tier. Just for
I feel
value.
like Phantom Strike is just used for the extra damage, not as much a crash.
I'm gonna be honest here, Chief. Stability and stabilization and strafe, like,
not good.
I don't know what the hotkeys are for my keyboard, and I don't use them. I pick them because they upgrade to something, and that's what it is. I don't know.
It gets you to agility.
It gets you to. It gets you to stuff. I mean, you can't argue that they're not S tier. I just cannot use them because I don't know my keys. So it's not like. Actually, why is agility an A then?
Yeah, I think it should be. Maybe it's because
Throw the whole
stability and strafe have higher ceilings.
Streamline's an A or S or B. Streamline could probably be in a B, honestly. I mean, I love Small Fly, but like, it's not every game I pick this.
Well, for me, it's every game I pick that.
You pick Streamline every game? I mean, I guess you could take it with Juggernaut and it wouldn't matter. You take both and you still are net positive.
You're a bit smaller. You have that great amount of extra thrust. And who needs 10% max health when you're smaller? It also leads you into Leaf on the Wind, which also makes you smaller.
Alright, this is just another mandatory upgrade. It's like Overseer.
It's great.
It's really strong. I don't know the exact math and I'm not going to look it up. I'm sorry, I'm tired and I got like 10 mods left. And this has been exactly 3 hours as I look at the clock.
Amazing.
Amazing. Alright, let's put all the awkward homing stuff together. I don't remember which ones. Okay, we need one more tier in here to make it look awkward. So let's throw...
Oh, please, no.
I can't
Please.
I can't do that to you.
Fucking volatile shields in there.
No, volatile shields is like S tier, dude. We gotta
Alright,
drop.
Warpath.
We gotta drop something.
We gotta drop Warpath.
Warpath? I don't even notice. There we go. Incredible. Look at it's destroying it. All right. You know, here.
It's so
okay,
ugly.
no. You know what? No, we gotta draw a picture. We gotta draw a picture.
What's the picture?
There we go. Or it's like this.
There.
They shoot and it. Okay, it hits. Cool.
That's cute.
To the people that literally watched 2 hours of this to get to this point,
Respect.
you're a fucking champion.
Yeah. Bro, it felt like it's been 20 minutes and 3 hours at the same time.
Oh yeah, I feel. Oh god, I'm actually more tired from this tier list than fucking work today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
didn't want to say, but yeah, it's been tiring.
It's just a lot of talking, a lot of emotion here.
A lot of emotion, a lot of just putting things in places.
All right, I'm putting up turret specialist. I think it deserves to be up there.
Yeah, I think
Because
so too.
turrets are just good.
Disgusting.
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 Alright, so we gotta draw a picture with this one. Volatile shields. That's just another one of those just... Volatile
Wait, with
shields
the
is a
picture,
negative, right?
you
Yeah.
have it do velocity into snipe, into blast radius, into controlled blast, into big blast. Or wait, then
So
you
like,
put incandescent.
so like this.
Wait, maybe you should go charge
Like that.
shot.
So it's shoot. Okay. Shoot. Oh no, this is aiming. No.
Yeah, like this. Charge shot, shoot. Oh yeah, aiming.
Aiming, shoot, hit, explosion, concentration, explosion. No, big explosion, then it... I don't know.
Well, first it starts out small, then it goes big. Or big and small.
Yeah.
This is what happens when we have begun.
Hold on. We gotta put Warpath in front of it. No, we messed up the other one.
Oh no.
Gotta do... No, Warpath is charging... Okay, there we go. We fixed it.
Yeah, it's fine. Charge it, boom, you shoot. You're aiming, and it flies. It hits something. You go boom. Big boom, then small boom.
Incredible.
Commander Chicken Nuggets.
Hey, how's it going? Alright, we gotta drop one more thing because it messed up our picture on this one. We gotta drop something from B or A to C.
Alright, we're dropping...
It's gotta
Obsession.
It's gotta be purple.
Alright, it has to be purple. We're dropping emergency systems and adaptive shields.
To C? No. We'll drop Deadly Wake because, like, that's like meh.
Nah, yeah, that's fair. And then... Aegis.
No, we only need to drop one.
Oh, just the one.
Just the
Okay.
one.
thought you said 2.
All right, War Machine.
Yeah, Tater is a good idea. We should just start fishing.
No, he said finishing. What? What?
Oh. Yeah, we should start fishing.
Fish. Oh my god. Oh my god. Honestly, think it's just good.
Tater, I'm always like this.
It's just good. Fishing stream after? Alright. Dude,
Yes.
Oh my god. So this has been 3 hours and about 5-6 minutes. Imagine the Some Star stream of 17 hours.
We start now.
He would die. We would die. Alright,
we
weaponized
would die.
shields are... I don't know. It's not worth
You
it.
can just leave it up while you go to work.
This is dog shit, dude. There are 3 things in F. 3. Didn't we say we'd have like 10? I don't
It's
know.
because you're too stubborn to put things in F.
I'm too stubborn to take things out of A.
Just put the standard body into F.
No.
Why?
Because it's still good. Those 3 shits belong there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also Celestial Lance and Flash Shielding. D is kind of like you don't want to put in F.
Yeah, that's true. But D isn't like coping. Like, oh, that's bad, but like I don't want to admit to it. Versus like C is just memes that end up going
C is memes.
Memes that just float into like dog shit. No love for Celestial Lance. It's just I don't build it. Like Celestial Lance, if I'm not going Hullbreaker or Leviathan, I'm not building it.
Like F is dog shit. D is it's almost, but it isn't, and it has some uses. C is memes. B is stuff that's pretty good. It's not bad, but it's not the greatest. A is like it has its uses. It's very generally good, and S is just like always use it.
A is crowded. I'm thinning it.
You're just gonna start taking things out for no reason.
Basically. My poor Blade. Blade is down there. The only reason why Blade is in C is because it can't be used by every ship. Don't worry, Torrent is down here. You're fine. Torrent's just expensive little shit. Didn't Ladia say he like put like only 4 things in S tier? Why is Bastion D? Because Bastion is a source of frustration.
Yes. Well, we're done. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah. Wow, he has 4. Yeah, I called it. He has 4. I have 4 rows. Alright, well, I'm gonna sleep on this. I'll sleep on this, and then I'll probably do like a 3-minute clip where I just brutally murder this list into something better, and I'll upload that secondary clip to YouTube as well as this.
You just move everything down a tier.
Move the bottom 2 rows of everything down. Like just draw a flat line across here and then just like down.
Nah, just everything. A becomes B, S becomes A, F becomes C.
I should do an S plus where I literally just take the...
You take the top 3. Wait, the top of each different type. Body, shield, weapon, wild mod, super mod, and normal mod. So 6.
Why do I feel like Latias has like 99% of the mods in C?
True.
I'm slapping the current 13 at S. Alright, hold on, I can actually... hold on. Where's the Discord? For anyone... Go nuts. Suffer for 3 hours. Naturally, no, this is fun. The problem is it's midnight, but... Alright,
If we started this at like 6, that would be a bit
start
nicer.
this. Yeah, I know. I was 2 hours late to get this started. I know. It'll take me literally like 30 minutes. That's because you don't know what 90% of these mods are. If it isn't Hull and if it isn't Leviathan, you don't know what the fuck any of these are. Maybe you know what evolutionary niche.
Bullshit.
Oh, he knows what Fam Strike is, and Blink.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows what Hidden Power is.
I could name like 90% of these just from like the exact name from looking at them.
What the? Just the image?
Yeah, the image. We got
I think I can
Void,
get those.
Research.
No, we're not
Leviathan,
doing this. We're not doing this. No,
Firefly,
go to bed. I'm cutting this
Halo,
off. No, we're
Standard,
done.
Shield,
We're done. We're
Download,
done.
Flat.
I am taking the screen away from you. Where is it? Where's my
No.
command? I'm taking this away from you.
Bro, send me the link or
I'm
an image.
taking the...
Vortex, Dying Star. God damn it.
Alright.
Flash shielding, volatile shields, discharge,
Shut
radiant,
the
focus shields, juggernaut, absorption, force arm.
Alright, what the Raptor doing? Exactly. Raptor.
Reading out
Dude,
all
this
the
is what
mods.
exhaustion is. We need to go to bed so we're useful for tomorrow.
Useful. What do you mean useful?
Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you so much, Latias, for the Prime. Leon for the 100 bits. Let's fucking go. I'm on call this weekend, so I'll hopefully find some time to stream. If I do find time, it probably will not be a stream. It will probably just be a Discord stream, in which it'll probably be like Starbound or Stardew or probably something multiplayer.
Yeah, we should do some more Starbound. Or probably do Stardew again. Because I've been wanting to play that.
Honestly, I don't care. I honestly don't care. I have to do some Puzzle Pirates quests tomorrow. Because tomorrow's the last day I can get it done. I might actually do it tonight, even though I'm exhausted. It'll take an hour, but if it's not done tomorrow, then I lose a year worth of progress, so...
Don't do it tonight.
Yeah, I gotta do it tonight.
It'll
Alright,
be one week finish.
Yeah, it's New Year's Eve, guys. At least by my clock. Hope everyone has a good night and don't party too fucking hard.
Yeah. Or do. It's the weekend.
Or do and then type your stories in freaking Discord about how you're like regretting it.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Yeah, I know 90% of the regulars are underage. That's the point. That's because it's a joke. Nobody's just gonna go out to the bar and get fucking just plastered. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, or get plastered at home.
Bet. Oh no. I'm not endorsing any of this. All right, guys, have a great night.
Yes, you are.
No, fuck no.